Okay, so that's ready to go. All right.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to a new live stream. Yes, today we're going to be addressing certain things. Couple of videos that came out. I want to tell you guys something, man. I'm making it right. I'm becoming super fucking popular in the community because now I'm getting debunk videos made against me. So, uh, let me see. I'm on my watch page and it doesn't seem to be watching. So let me make sure I am.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Today we're
There
going
we
to be
go.
addressing. All right. So yes, we're going to be addressing a few things for today. A few videos. We have Phuket Word. He thinks that
Say it right. It's fuckwit word. Come
yeah.
on.
We have Fuckwit Word. He says that all video gamers have a mental illness. And now we're going to
All of
address
them.
that because I really like playing video games, and unfortunately, I love YouTube so much. I love making these videos that it's really cut into my video game time. So I'd like to know what
Absolutely the same.
I would like to know what mental illness I have that makes me, whether it's addicted to video games or whatever, that I'm for some reason finding I don't even need medicine or anything to just use YouTube as an alternative. That's kind of not the definition of being addicted to something.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm sure that's the position he's going to hold as far as it being a mental illness. So,
Yeah. I mean, everyone knows at this point that I used to have a YouTube channel with my wife called Married to Xbox. Just we uploaded video game stuff because it was fun and something we did together, you know.
yeah.
And
And hey, I have
um,
a gaming channel that I don't really put any stuff out on it. The only reason the gaming channel exists is so that I can go and do quirky little videos on there. I like to live stream my video game play on that one so I can hang out with the people who just want to hang out with me while I'm live streaming or while I'm playing video games. It's not really, I don't make that my main focus of my entertainment value to YouTube. That's not what I'm all about. I'm here to debunk the stupid, fucking, idiotic flat Earth bullshit and all the other bullshit that comes with it. And if flat Earth ever dies, I'll find something else. But something tells me it's not gonna die before I die, because I'm sure that flat Earth will be around here in 150 years when my time runs out. So.
it'll be flat Mars by then, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be people on Mars saying, "Oh, that's just a theory that people exist on Earth. That's a theory. No one's ever seen that. Where'd we
Oh,
come
you
from?"
think we came from Earth? You
Yeah,
idiots.
yeah,
There's no proof apart from
exact.
the ship that we live in on the surface, of course.
Right. So yeah, we'll be addressing that video later, but we're going to start by addressing Jeranism, or better known as Jism, and I refuse to call him Jeranism moving forward. Um, But yeah, I've made it. I got 2 videos against me in back-to-back days. I feel like my subs are doing the job they need to be doing, helping promote the anti-stupid around here. But we'll get started in a second. Let me introduce the people on the panel. We're going to be working with a short crew today. We have Fight the Flat Earth. How you doing today, sir?
Not bad, not bad. Working hard, preparing Sleeping Warrior Week.
Oh yes, yes, Sleeping Warrior Week. I look forward to that. And then we also have Sean Hufford. How you doing today, sir?
I'm breathing. I'll say that.
That's good to hear, man. Glad you're breathing.
It's an
Um,
important part of daily life.
But let me let Sir Gus and fix that problem.
yes. So yeah, we're gonna get started here. We're gonna get started actually pretty quick. We're not gonna spend a lot of time in the looking over chat and whatnot and just bullshit. And we're actually gonna get into these videos. A couple of things I want to address. Number one, it's been a lot harder since I have had a lot more subs lately for me to address every chat, every comment. Most of you that's been around forever know that when I first started, I responded to every single comment and whether it was a flat Earth comment or a globe Earth comment, I responded to everything. And it kills me that I can't respond to everything. But if I respond to everything now, I'll never get a video out because I'll be forever. I'll be spending 2 months responding to the hateful comments coming from, the different flat earthers when I could be focusing on you guys. So if I
Can I say one thing?
yeah.
Can I say one? I know you said you don't want to address chat, but the funniest thing I've seen in chat so far was from Jared. Short crew when you have Sean Hufford. I think your sense of scale is off.
Oh, speaking of
The
which,
chat
let
are
me.
also asking for Greg. Is there a Greg here?
Yeah, Oh, my bad, Jared. I didn't even see that you messaged me. Let me see.
Get him in here.
Yeah, I'm trying to send the thing. Oh God, I almost.
God on it.
Yeah, God's on his way in as well. I almost posted my.
I've got some questions for him.
I almost posted my stream key to him, which that wouldn't have been a big deal, but because it's him. But yeah, Jared, here's a there's a link. Go ahead and join if you'd like. You're well down my list of Discord, I guess. I just didn't see you. My bad. All right, so we'll get Jared in here, and if he's free, and we'll get started after that. Mistake not 9 pounds 99. How do you say that? 9.99 pounds? Like we say $9.99. What do y'all say?
Yeah, £9.99.
9 pound 99 ounces.
Cents.
Okay, 9 pound 99 ounces. Okay. 9 pounds 99 pence. Thank you, Mistake Not. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. I'm trying to be multicultural up here.
Well, at least you didn't say a euro. So
I almost did. So
yeah.
F off. Everybody, thank you that's in the live chat. That's a member of our member of Ding Force. We do have a new member today, and I need to go and hold on. Let me properly thank you because you joined while we were not live. So give me 1 second to find out the name again, and I'll.
Are you going to show off the mankini again?
Yes.
Oh, the mankini.
And 20 of them in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah, the Random Explorer. Hey, Random Explorer, thank you very much for becoming a member of Ding Force. If we have any other Ding Force members in the chat, please be sure to spam him with the mankini. Random Explorer, this is something we just added the mankini, guys. The mankini everybody needs to know about it. So here we go.
Just to assault your eyes.
Yeah, just close your eyes if you're under the age of 18 right now, please, because we're about to flood the chat with mankinis.
Oh God, I remember being under 18.
Okay, and so I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Let's start by giving a little premise to what this first video is. This is a video by Jeranism. I did ask Jeranism if he'd like to come on and defend his position in this video, which he didn't answer me. I mean, I wasn't expecting him to answer me, but it's all right. He just didn't answer me. But if he happens to show up, he's welcome to come in. Same with Phuket Word. Or Fuckwit Word, I'm sorry. We're not going to actually give him...
there you go.
We're not going to give him any proper name dropping.
No.
Okay, but we're going to start with Jeranism. He pointed out something that... It's not something that I did wrong. It is a flaw in something I said. And we'll get to that eventually.
Do you have to ding yourself?
Well, yes and no. No, because the example I used is actually... good for my for what I was saying, but yes, because it's a bad example to use anywhere except for my example. So we'll cover that. We'll cover what I was explaining and how I'm wrong, and where you can actually go to get correct information, because Jeranism goes out of his way to show how I'm wrong, and at the same time makes himself look like a complete fucking dumbass. So we will be covering all of that. Okay, so let me get back to there, since we haven't introduced you. Jared, AT2 Productions. Go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. For those who are unaware, I am Jared, the primary voice of AT2 Productions, and figured I'd listen in while finishing up a video for my other channel, which will go live tomorrow, AT2 Moto. And here on the topic, I just... when will Fuckwit ever learn?
Oh yeah,
Never.
Fuckwit will never learn.
Don't be silly. Don't be silly. When I think it was episode 5 of Flirts Like Idiots, I did about Fuckwit Word, and I had a little competition between him and my 5-year-old daughter, because he drew the picture of a sun, and I got my daughter to draw a picture of a sun, and then got the audience to vote on who won, and let's say that he lost to a 5-year-old girl.
Well, just as an example for Fuckwit, this is how much he's going to learn. He loves to continuously say that the horizon always rises to eye level. He was actually one of the reasons why I did the drone flight going up, other than Orphan Red directly bringing this subject up. But Fuckwit Word was actually part of the reason why I did that, because he's been saying this for years. And he's seen the video and still continues to say the horizon always rises to eye level, even though the drone footage showed it clearly going lower as it gains altitude. So no, he will never learn. He has a narrative script that he has to stick to, and he cannot deviate from that in any shape or form or fashion.
I think they all have a script that they follow.
Yeah, I'm convinced that I could pretend to be a flirf and just do an entire argument with a soundboard.
Pretty much.
Like I could do an entire debate just with a soundboard.
Yeah,
basic flirf things.
And you'd probably nail it.
Yeah,
So.
it'd probably be the best flirf ever.
That's what I've always said. I was like, damn, if I was a flat earther, man, I'd be killing their arguments, man. Like, they don't even know how to argue their own points. I could do it, but I'm not going to because I'm not a flat earther. And I'm here for the truth. I'm like, what's his name? Truth Soldier. I'm here to tell you the truth, guys. Let me tell you. Let me demonstrate what the truth is by reading from the Bible. Because,
Is that a bad Mr. T impression?
No.
Yes.
Wait, I just need to address something in chat. Jared, now that I have heard your voice as G-Man from Half-Life 2, I can't unhear
it. And it's been so long since I played that series.
It's actually you. I can... Fuck, you've just ruined Jared's voice for me. Thanks.
So for some reason, I'm seeing that my chat window is showing through, which I don't know why it's doing that. Let me get to another frame. But yeah, so we're gonna start this in one moment. Let me get this properly situated for you guys. Okay, well, it's showing the chat in there. Maybe I'll just leave the chat in since you guys are killing it in the chat anyway. But for some reason, it's showing the chat on my OBS, but it's not showing it as it's supposed to be there. So we'll just go ahead and leave the chat there since we're just going to be debunking this video. And we'll get started. Okay, so this is the beginning of the video. We passed his fucking 3.5 minute long intro where he just basically builds himself up and talks about how cool Jeranism Live is and Monday Night Raw and the TFR
the
Live.
Best show on a Monday, right?
Yeah. No,
the best show anywhere on the internet on a Monday is Jeranism Live.
I'm sure I can find people puking on the internet that's much more entertaining than Jeranism Live. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with this video. And you guys stop it wherever you want me to stop it, and I'll stop it at the times I need to stop it.
Now I'm going to be defending my co-host David Weiss from the DITRH YouTube channel. And before I get going on that, I do want to point out real quick that there is a warning for this video. There is plenty of curse words in it. It's not mine. I don't see the need for that, but some people do.
Stop. Stop. Remember he said that.
Okay.
That's all I'll say. Remember he said that.
And also, I read an article recently that was very well done, basically saying that people that swear actually have a higher intelligence and a better vocabulary.
Yeah, better control of the lexicon.
Yeah.
So.
And let's face it, cunt is just an awesome word.
Yeah. Well, let me. If you're a subscriber of mine, it's because you don't mind the fucking cussing. You don't mind the abrasiveness. You don't mind the harshness of my videos. I have cringe. I don't even fucking deny that, guys. Like, I'm not here to be nice. Who's here to be nice? I'll be nice to a flat earther when they come on and they have a conversation and they're willing to put their views up for scrutiny live. I'll be nice at that point because they're wrong and I get to show them how they're wrong, and that is my satisfaction. I don't give a fuck about your emotions, Jeranism, Dearth, Owen, Benjamin, and I do find it really, really, really fucking hilarious, right? That Jeranism is basically attacking my approach to this topic without even addressing fucking Owen Benjamin, which he's here to defend, by the way. He's going to defend Owen Benjamin, and if you've ever seen any of his comedy, it's much more vulgar than what I do in my videos. So just eat shit, Jeranism. Just eat shit, okay? Eat shit. Eat it with a fucking wooden spoon that has lots of splinters in it. So you really get to dig the shit into your tongue with splinters, okay? That's my advice to you, Jeranism.
I don't think you said shit enough times there.
And PSA, if you have children, this is probably not the live stream to let them hang out and watch. So
if
go
they
ahead.
didn't know that, they do now because their little children are crying in the corner going, "Mummy, why is he saying so many bad words?"
Or they're asking, what does fuck mean?
Yeah, what does fuck mean? Just listen to Team Skeptic. He has a great use of the word fuck. All right, so here we go.
The most versatile word in the English language.
But
Aaron
in this,
Muster has a reply for Jism there. It says, "How about you suck my balls, Mr. Jism?"
All right. Suck my balls for the jism. How about that?
particular video, there's plenty of curse words, plenty of ad hom attacks, so no children, please.
You're
If there's
welcome,
any children
Jeranism.
watching this
You're
now,
welcome.
Put them
With
to bed,
pleasure.
have them go out and play in the beautiful sun, or do something other than watch this video.
Plenty of ad hom attacks. Is calling someone a fucking idiot and then demonstrating how they're an idiot an ad hom?
No, and I've discussed this plenty of times. People call me the ad hom king, which is fine because you don't know what an ad hom is. If you say
would be you're wrong because you're an idiot.
Right. If you come to me and say the earth is flat and I go, "No, it's not." And he says, "Well, what's your proof that it's not flat?" And I go, "Oh, because you're an idiot." That is a fucking ad hom attack. That doesn't address the argument. Now, if I say, Jeranism, you believe in the flat earth when you can't even explain basic sunrise or sunset or even predict the position of the sun on your earth or even the eclipses or when they're going to happen or where they're going to happen. When I say all of these things and I say we do have a model that predicts all of that and you still say that the earth is flat, then I'm going to say you're a fucking idiot for fucking believing the bullshit. Now, in Jeranism's case, he's not really as big of an idiot as I originally thought. He actually uses his channel to generate revenue for his family. So by all means, Jeranism, if it's paying your bills, continue to lie to them. No big deal. I won't ever question that in a free market society because people have the choice to listen to your bullshit or not, and you're totally fucking lying. So eat shit.
Yeah, and it also goes for the people that are having a go at me for selling merch. Go fuck yourself because I'm not forcing you to buy it.
Yeah, in a free market society, man, nobody should ever bitch about anybody else doing something. Just don't buy it. That's fucking simple.
Because unfortunately, we're going to be watching a video. This is the video we're going to be watching. It's just
what
gonna
a
be
fucking
just
thumbnail
the first section
too.
of it.
God,
it's called
I'm
Dumb and
killing
Dumber.
it.
It's
are you screen sharing for us in Hangouts?
Oh no, I'm not. But let me get to that in 1 second. Okay.
Oh, 1 second. I think there's someone at my door.
All right, give me 1 second to share my screen. All right, so you guys should be able to see it there. Yes?
Nope, I'm fine.
Can y'all see it in the Hangout, though?
I can, yes.
Okay, great. So, all right, we'll get back to this. All right, but hey, guys, by the way, I hate to brag on myself, like I always don't do. But look at that fucking thumbnail. Oh, my God, bro. That's just killing it.
Who?
That's why he's jealous of me is because of my thumbnails.
Granted, that one of Owen Benjamin to the right there, classic.
That's his own picture.
Dumb and Dumber.
Here, we'll just keep going. Hold on, we'll get past that.
Flat Earth Edition, I think,
the
by
Nazi
somebody
mustache.
called Team Skeptic. Again,
Yeah, that's
I'm not,
me, Jeranism. You know who the fuck I am.
Even subscribed to any of these channels, but David Weiss sent me this video. I watched it, and man, just about 5 minutes in, and you're like, man, gotta just point this out. So I renamed it Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest. Flat Earth, or East and West are circles on a flat Earth.
Yeah, which I don't mind. That's how he's lucky I didn't steal his thumbnail and throw a even dumber, or dumbestest.
Yeah, I'm not the most creative when it comes to naming things, but just to show, I have my moments. So, like the video that I'm working on in the background right now, the title of it is "Breaker of Chains."
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a Game of Thrones fan. And what happened? Oh yeah, my chain snapped midway through a corner a few days ago.
Ow.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No.
I would have called it Dumb, Dumber, and Dumberer.
And dumberer, yeah, or most dumbest.
I'll explain that quickly. Oh,
They won't get it. They'll be like, all you have to do is just say, hey, you should have said dumberer, and he'd have been like, oh man, that probably is right. I probably should have said that.
Yeah.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Now let me address the super chats and whatnot that have come in. Sorry guys, since we're not doing this live. All right, Scuba Pig donated £1 through Super Chat, and then again donated £2 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. There's no message behind that, so if you have a message, go ahead and type it in the chat, and if I see it, I'll address it. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so let's go on.
And by the way, this is, of course, live. So again, I just wanted to make sure that there is a warning so that you understand that you might not want to have the children listening to this one, not because of me, but because of Team Skeptic, who thinks it's necessary to curse the whole time and to basically call people names the whole time, because that's the only defense that Globe believers have. They have to.
I don't think it's necessary, jism, but I do think that it separates me from a few of the other debunkers that are also really popular. I mean, if I really wanted to do everything the same way Simon Dan does, then I would be nothing more than another Simon Dan. There'd be two Simon Dans running around here. I do things my way. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. And by the way, if you have children, they should not be watching my videos. If you're concerned with them getting a colorful use of the word fuck all the time, then don't have your children watch. Just watch it and convey my message on it.
I want to address that. I actually let it play, and I should have stopped it. But he says, don't let your children watch this. Why didn't he age restrict his video? Oh, that's right. Because he can't monetize it.
Oh, yeah. His channel didn't get demonetized, just Globebusters, huh?
Yeah. But he emphasized the point about how your kids shouldn't watch this because of your language, but yet he still has it available for kids to watch. Just saying, Jaren.
Yeah.
Fix your shit.
Hey,
keep consistent.
Give me 1 second. I have somebody knocking at my front door. If you guys will just entertain the chat for a second.
I saw someone in the chat say Simon Dan should swear, and you know what? I think Simon Dan would be a lot better if he just did a whole episode of just swearing. It'd be perfect.
Well, didn't he swear in like the last video and then he bleeped something out?
Yeah, he did. He did swear. I think he
was reading a comment, but
yeah,
he did bleep it out. It was funny as hell.
No, I've caught a couple of swear words that he's let slip through. Team isn't here right now, so I'll address the super chat that's there. Carl Christofferson, 10 sex. Thank you for all the sex. Team will get later.
Well, he'll only get 70% of the sex.
Only 70% of the sex.
YouTube gets the other 30.
So he doesn't get to finish off.
He only gets 70% there.
Hey, Jamming Gaming. Jamming Gaming was once accused of being my stock account by Daniel Pratt because he's an idiot.
No content, just swearing. We're content. Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me address a couple of super chats. Thomas Miller, can't stay, guys, since I'm still at work, but take my money anyway and keep up the good work. Thank you, Thomas Miller. I appreciate you, man. And then we have Carl Christopherson. I hope I said that right. Donated 10 secs through super chat. Didn't give me a message. Maybe I'm just missing these messages. Maybe I need to check.
No, that's done without a message. I can't see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, here.
Make sure to point out that you're only going to get 70% of that sex because YouTube takes the other 30.
Yeah. See, you don't get finished off, unfortunately.
So if I'm looking for like a 6 foot tall blonde with my sex, am I only going to get one that's 70% that tall? Should I be searching for a 6'6" one so I can get one that's around 5'3"?
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go.
Just call names, and you'll see that here shortly. So let's move over to that video. Have it bring it up here so that you can see what I'm watching. And let's begin this video again. And this is in reference, by the way, to a great video Owen Benjamin did.
Citation fucking needed. On the great video part. Citation fucking needed. Are you kidding me? He's sitting there with basically an advanced monkey, right? He's talking to an advanced monkey, and he's like a mentally deficient bear, right? And so they're trying to convince each other of something that's not even real. And it's so funny. Like, if you watch Owen Benjamin's face, and this is stuff I didn't address in my video, like, if you look at his face, he's, like, so interested. He's, like, pointing. When Durst starts pointing, he'll, like, make these motions with his hand, like, wow, now I get it. Fucking dipshit. Here, let me play it.
Nice awake person who had Deep Inside the Rabbit Hole David Weiss on his show for a nice flat earth discussion. The link to that full video is in this description, but also there is a link to this video here by Team Skeptic, who wanted to respond to Owen Benjamin and David, and rather than do it in a nice and, you know, I don't know, appropriate way.
They can eat shit. That's my nice and appropriate response, because guess what? I could have been very polite. I could have asked the right questions. I could have talked like this the whole time. And you know what, Jeranism? You would have still said I was fucking full of bullshit. So don't fucking play this, oh, be so nice, be so nice. You're a fucking idiot. Grow the fuck up. Quit acting like you're fucking 13 and a half years old with a fucking third grade intellect or fucking education, whatever the fuck. Hold on, let me address the super chats. All right, Carl Christopherson, again, another 10 secs. Wow, so now I can get a 10 foot, well, now that'd be 11 foot. 10 foot, 6 times 2 is 11 foot. So, and and then he follows that up with 100 secs. Hey guys, you're all the best. I'm from Sweden. Normal education and I afraid to meet a flat earther and Nog to have good answers to respond to their claims. Can you help me out? Oh, dude, Carl, if you ever need help, bro, reach out to me on my Discord. If somebody who's on the Discord will send him a Discord link anytime, Carl. That's I you know what? For my Discord, I want y'all to know something. I keep my Discord real small for a reason. I'm not trying to have 10,000 people in there just all throwing a big ass party. This is a Team Skeptic thing. So if you really want to get in touch with me, you really want to stay in touch with me, you really want to be a part of the Team Skeptic thing that we're doing, then join our Discord and you can keep in touch with me that way. And Carl, if you'll reach out to me through Discord, there's lots of people that can help you out there. So please do. And then we also have Aussie Globehead, 50 Aussie dollars through Super Chat. Shieldbot is activated. God, I meant to actually put this in the damn description to turn Shieldbot off. Shieldbot needs to remain off. This is me with my my response video to this dipshit. So I'm doing this more for me than you guys, but right now. But I figured y'all would love it too. So. Then we also got 1999 from Jesus Esquivel. Actually, we're not going to call you Jesus. We're going to call you Jesus for today. And that's why oh, God, he's trying to kill me this. Hold on, let me get to the other screen so I can actually read that properly. That's a bit small on my...
I've been practicing under my breath.
Oh, I can do this. And that's why I always say shum shilpity da.
Yay.
Yes, in the first try. Got it. Okay, so let's continue on with the stupid. I'm not talking about the stupid we do. I'm talking about the stupid that Jeranism is doing. So
we're going to hear how it begins. So let's start this video, and thank you guys again for joining me. Here we go.
I do want to say with my new intro, I'm going to have to say rip to my old intro. It was great. It would have made for a great intro to an action flat earth destruction video or movie, 45-minute movie, but I've changed to a really quick, tight 13-second intro. So rip that intro. Love you guys. Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be covering a video I came across by YouTube user Owen Benjamin's Bear Cave, titled Circumnavigation Supports Flat Earth. In this video, Flat Earther, deep inside the rabbit hole, or dearth, is
notice the tone there. It's just hilarious to me. These guys, this is their only method, but here we go. Let's continue.
Wait, so tone is an ad hom now?
Yeah. And Jeranism, I already told you I'm not going to Jism. I'm sorry, Jism. My bad. Excuse the polite tone, Jism. I'm not going to treat you guys with this polite tone. I don't give a shit about you, okay? I really don't. So, sorry, not sorry. Go ahead, fight.
No, I won't say him.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. All right. Yeah. Having a live conversation with a true human asshat named Owen Benjamin. Now,
a true human asshat. The guy doesn't even know Owen Benjamin. But guess go ahead, call those people that. Owen Benjamin is a great guy, and if you've watched any of his videos, he explains why he is, and gives you definite reasons to think that. But let's continue.
I just want to interject here, and I want to tell you guys something. Great people don't have to explain why they're great, okay? Great people are just great because they're great. I didn't know about Owen Benjamin like from the Flat Earth stuff. I just randomly saw him a couple times on Joe Rogan. I'd randomly saw a few of his things on TV. I didn't even know who he was, that I had even seen him before. But what I did find out after knowing who he was and looking into him a little bit, he's a racist piece of shit. So I could give a fuck less what you think about my opinion about a racist. That's on you. If you want to defend him, Jeranism, by all means, you're welcome to go and defend a racist and a bigot. And if you're not, if you sit back and watch this video later and you go, oh, well, I didn't know he was about all that. Well, go fucking pay attention. Go fucking look him up and pay attention before you just start defending him because he's a flat earther. Fucking idiot. Where's my goddamn bell at? All right. Now, Owen Benjamin is a self-proclaimed truther who, like the rest of all flat earth idiots, is not interested in the truth at all.
Okay, so this is hilarious here. If you guys notice up in the upper right-hand corner, he's keeping an idiot count, which is the amount of times that the maker of this video says idiot.
Well done, Jeranism. You've just explained the concept of the idiot counter. Congratulations.
Yeah, except it's not the number of times I say idiot, you fucking idiot. Hold on. It's the number of times I call you an idiot for saying something fucking stupid, you fucking idiot. Where's my goddamn counter today? And the reason why I have a counter, Jism, so that you know, is because you guys say so much fucking stupid shit, I can't keep track of how many times I call you an idiot in a fucking 5-minute video. You guys are fucking stupid. Grow the fuck up. No. Flat Earth is fucking childish. If you're a man, act like a man. Stop acting like a little fucking kid.
Well, one of the formats that you actually kind of abandoned, Skeptic, was where you actually started out with just idiot, and you had like this little strength meter kind of thing going on. And after you reached a certain point, it became fucking idiot for the rest of the video.
Yes, you know, hey, that's a good point, Sean, because I saw my graphics that I have for that, and now that I'm getting better at the motion graphics, I think I could really do some pretty cool shit in that. I'm not watching the chat too much right now, but if you're in the chat, I'll go back and check this later. If you want to see me bring back the actual idiot meter, where I start off by just being simply, oh, you're an idiot, oh, you're an idiot, and as it goes on further, I'm like, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're a fucking idiot, and then I just fucking idiot them the rest of the way out. I'll be more than happy to go back to that format. Yeah, I mean, I liked it. It became tedious to make. That's the only reason I stopped doing it. It added about 5 to 6 hours in the video production just to put that one little part in, so I was like, it's not worth the time to put in. Plus, I didn't really get any feedback from it.
So when you go back to the chat, everybody who likes the old format with the idiot meter, put a 1 in. If you like the new format where he's just fucking idiot from the get-go, put a 2. Or if just leave a comment in the chat in the thing after it's done processing and all that. Let Skeptic know what to do, because I personally like the idiot meter because it got more intense as the video went on.
Hey, and I want to address the super chat. Curve Pimp donated $9.99 through super chat. Thank you. Buy Orphan Red some hemorrhoid ointment for her butt hurt. Whoo, man, is Orphan Red not super butt hurt? Big shout out to Sarcastic Barman. Big shout out to Logical Troglodyte. Way to put Orphan Red on fucking tilt. She's so mad she's flagging everything for fucking copyright claim because she's that pissed off.
I just need to interject with some breaking news about Anthony Riley.
Oh no!
He's released a video where he's doing science, and he's pulling a JM Truth because he's sitting there in a lab coat.
Oh God!
Doing science.
No. Oh man, we'll get through Jeranism fast. We'll get through Phuket Word fast, and then what we'll do is we'll see if we have enough time to address that. If we do, and the audience still wants to see it, we'll address that next.
Oh my God, he's trying hard for DF.
Is anybody in?
Oh yeah, he wants to win it. I mean, you can't be runner up in something 2 or 3 different times and not have it just an absolute itch. Yeah, you can imagine what that itch is like when he's like, "Damn man, if I could just get over the hump and win that dumb fuck of the year." So this year I'm gonna try extra hard. I'm gonna study extra long. I'm gonna put one extra video out a week. That will push me over. Anthony Riley, if it wasn't for JM Truth, I would definitely be voting you for fucking dumb fuck of the year. But I am definitely at this point, unless you convince me otherwise, I'm at this point nominating him. So on with the stupid with Jeranism.
Pressed. It would be. I mean, I could do the same thing, and then I just go on.
No,
and
you
say,
couldn't,
idiot,
Jeranism.
idiot,
You're
idiot,
too fucking
idiot,
boring.
And then the counter goes up. Why? Because you are proclaiming other people are idiots. What is the point of that? Man, this should say
funny.
ad hom attack counter. That's what it is. Just how many times are you going to attack people and just...
Again, it's not an ad hom, but you know what? Since you guys are my subscribers, I'll tell you one thing. You can either type off "fuck off Team Skeptic" and I'll stop calling them idiots, or you can say "fuck off Jism." Put that in the chat. If you want to keep hearing me call fucking flat earthers idiot, then right now type in the chat "fuck off Jism," fucking idiot. Dean.
I'll leave mine vocal. Fuck off, Jism.
Fuck off, Jism, you fucking idiot.
just call them
Well,
idiots
this video is getting demonetized.
No, I don't give a fuck.
or asshats?
That's the purpose. I don't care about this fucking monetization bullshit. And you know what? I'm fucking here to entertain. And fuck Jism.
Or stupid, or... That's all you're doing.
Sorry, guys, I'm ranting.
Let's continue.
He admittedly hates Chinese and Jewish people, thinks every...
He hates Chinese and Jewish people?
Yes.
The person that was on his show, David Weiss, is Jewish.
We'll cover that. We'll cover that in a second, Jism. We'll cover that one in a second. Go ahead, Sean. But we're gonna play something.
I've actually done a search on Owen Benjamin Jewish. That is the search I came up with. And ever since August of 2018, he's been on a downhill spiral of being anti-Semitic. On March 19th of 2019, this year, he actually issued an apology because he lost his entire fan base.
Yeah. It all started when he started flagging content because people were taking his shit and showing how stupid he is. And then but he doesn't stop. If you go watch his live stream, he has like 2,000-3,000 people watching, and they just throw money at him, which is fine. That's fine. There's a lot of idiots in this world, and some of them have money and they want to give it to that fucking guy. By all means, do so. But he's an anti-Semite. He fucking hates Chinese people because they're Chinese. If you ever listen to him talk about a fucking Muslim, you would think that they all walk around with fucking towels around their head the whole time. I mean, that's how he portrays everybody like that. He does it for comedy, right? But there's other ways of addressing comedy than attacking somebody's race or religion.
Yeah, I don't hate the Chinese, but I am terrified of them. There's a fucking lot of them.
The reason why he was actually forced to do an apology on March 19th of this year was because on March 8th of this year, during one of his YouTube live streams, he claimed that Michael Jackson was killed by, and I quote, the Jews for challenging them.
Yeah, he's made plenty of anti-Semite. Yeah, and Jeranism's here defending him, calling him a great guy. Come on, fucking, I forgot. You fucking believe in the flat Earth. You'll believe anything. Your whole position will change based on, whether it supports your belief or not. So, I mean, what should we have expected anything different from Jism, other than the white sticky cream he is?
Team, I think you need to apologize to your mods there because they just had to approve a shit ton of people saying "fuck off, Jism."
Oh god damn it! Yes, thank you, mods. I appreciate it. Let me make sure StreamBot ain't live right now too, or CloudBot. I got to get this CloudBot set up because I really took the time out to design a bot for you guys. One where you can ding each other, you can ding people. It was so cool, but you know what it does? It fucking filters out every time someone says damn. Nope, can't have that. Damn. So yeah, not until I get that fixed, I won't be CloudBot will not be in operation. But okay, so let's continue with the stupid.
Owen Benjamin is Jewish.
That I couldn't find. That I could not find, and I looked that up, and I could not find it.
Actually, in my search, he's actually changed what percentage of Jewish he is over the last 2 years. As of December 21st of 2018, he's only 6% Jewish.
Sorry, he's 6%. I mean, I thought Jewish was a faith. How can you be a percentage of a faith?
Well, point Skeptic. This is actually from Owen Benjamin. Before that, he was 25% Jewish.
I mean,
but it's gone down. Now at the time that he made his apology, he was 0% Jewish, which is why he became a Jew hater. But
Am
after
I
his
missing
apology,
something here? But is Judaism like a genetic trait or something?
Well,
Like,
I don't know. That is crazy because people from Israel are Israelis. Right? Am I saying that right? I mean, that's not a derogatory term, is it?
I mean, you couldn't say you're like quarter Muslim, could you?
But to be a Jew is a religious following. It's not a genetic one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he hates Jews, guys. Okay, we're all trying to justify the point that he hates Jews. Yes. So let's move on.
August 24th, 2018, Owen Benjamin released a video on his own channel. It says, Owen Benjamin explains why Jews can be annoying. Just pointing that out for you, Jism.
Yeah, like if you just change the word Jew in there and put anything, you could put women, black people, midgets. You could say anything. And you would go, oh my God, you're being so fucking hateful. I can't believe you. But he says Jew, and it's like, oh, well, he's a flat earther. It's okay, because Jews run the world. They're NASA.
And what people will believe. And if you read down to these comments, everybody, oh, yeah, good video. Way to go. Oh, man, so good.
Thank you guys for all the great comments. I appreciate it.
Give me some more physics. Man. Let's continue.
Everything is a conspiracy to hide the truth.
He just said he thinks everything is a conspiracy to hide the truth. That's exactly what a conspiracy is. And everything is a conspiracy to hide the truth.
Wow. Everything is a conspiracy to hide the truth, guys. Everything is. As per Jism. The washcloth he wipes himself with after playing with himself, it's covering up the conspiracy. It's hiding the truth.
What isn't? Jeez, what a nonsense statement to start. Already I'm pissed off at this video. And again, hilarious that this idiot count is just how many times this guy, Team Skeptic, which by the way is hilarious. These guys are not skeptical. They're not skeptical of anything unless it goes against the mainstream.
Stop.
Yes, go ahead.
Now, this is actually leading up to a point that me and Skeptic had a private call. We disagreed vehemently, did we not?
Oh, yeah. I've kept it very private. Nobody else knows about this, so, but by all means,
that's why I'm bringing it up, because Jarenism's not understanding that we don't agree on everything. We do have our disagreements. I said something that was rather inappropriate in that call, which I apologize for later. And after I calmed down, we both had a chance to look at other things, and yeah, we still kind of disagree. But it's not a globe Earth club. We don't just agree for the purpose of agreeing. We don't agree because this person said something's true. No, we do have our spats. Difference is, unlike flat earthers, when we have our spat, we don't end friendships.
Right. We don't take that shit personally because you're not attacking my world belief by disagreeing with me. If Jeranism thinks that there's a dome and this other flat earther over here thinks that it's an infinite plane, then they're fundamentally wrong. They're still attacking each other's beliefs. With us within the community, we're all on the side of truth. So we don't really have to worry about it. It's is somebody understanding the truth as good as they should, or are they not? Or that's where what the limit of our disagreements are. It's like, hey, you said this wrong, which I've done plenty of times. We'll cover that as obviously in this video. I've done plenty of times, but it's not a matter of I don't feel like you're attacking my world belief, so I don't take you correcting me as personal like they do. So.
If you go against the mainstream, then they're skeptical of it. These guys wouldn't know skepticism if it flew into the most heavily protected building in the United States, putting a hole in it, and then there's 26 cameras lining the front of that building, but none of them show. There's never been a video of this event happening. These guys are real skeptics. Nope.
Yeah, really. Just fuck off, man. Just deny that happened because it fits your narrative. Because you're a denier. You're a contrarianism. Okay, you're not a truther. You're not out for the truth, because if the truth was that, it was a rocket hitting the building, and that's what they were showing, then you'd be up there going, no, really what it is it was a bunch of terrorists that flew it in. They're just trying to hide the truth to keep them from looking stupid. You're a fucking contrarian, okay?
I'll just point this out. Jaren is so interested in the truth that he said interesting and buried the results.
Right. What about the truth about your experiments, Jism? When are you going to release that and come to the conclusion that the Earth is not fucking flat, you fucking idiot? Sorry, I'm smashing my dinger hard right now. I'm going to be bruised.
They believe everything. They believe Building 7 fell because of fires in the bottom
blah,
of it.
Blah, blah, blah.
How skeptical can you be, huh? Way to go, Skeptics. You guys are doing a great job. Why don't you join Michael Shermer in his Skeptics magazine? It's just a joke. Let's continue.
And he can definitely prove that we didn't go to the moon.
Anybody can prove that. Anybody.
No, they fucking can't.
We'll see on Friday.
Really can't. The Spurs chemo tried desperately last week, but no, you can't prove that we didn't go to the moon because there's so much fucking evidence that we did go to the moon.
And shameless plug, Friday night I am going to be debating a moon denier on the Non Sequitur show. I'm not sure if I'm presenting evidence for the moon landing, but he's definitely got some evidence that he's putting against the moon landing being real that I will be contesting. So Friday night, Non Sequitur show, be sure to check me out. The only thing Owen Benjamin is going to prove in this video is that he is a total fucking idiot.
Oh, okay. Nice
now,
language.
I want to say
Yep.
thank you.
See what he's doing? He just said he's an idiot, and it gets an idiot count. Stupid as can be. Wow.
To all my patrons and channel members whose support helps me make videos like these.
If anybody supports you making videos where you count how many times you say idiot yourself, boy, good luck. Keep doing that. I wouldn't change a thing.
Thank you.
That's right. Don't. You're doing really well, man.
Yes.
What you at 13,500 or something now?
Yeah, I'm getting up there. Tracking better than him on a daily sub average, so he can eat shit. And I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate all my channel members and my patrons. Like I say in each video, I got you guys live here right now. Thank you so much. Jism here is trying to say you guys are wasting your money, and I just want to tell you that it helps me out. It helps me to take the ease off of making sure that I'm working 110% at one job and doing YouTube. To have a little bit of a cushion does help me out to be able to relax on my other job a little bit and focus on YouTube. So I appreciate your help in that. Thank you very much.
Oh,
so
let's go something in chat. David Griffin says, Sean Hufford, I have to agree with Aaron Ra. He said you shouldn't call him Jism since Jism produces something.
And let me see. I think I had a couple of super chats come in. Let me address those real quick. All right. So we have Kana X122 donated $4.99 through super chat. Ad hominem would be calling someone an idiot to try to debunk someone's argument. Never Team Skeptic do that. Never seen Team Skeptic do that. Right. Exactly. My whole premise of the calling someone an idiot is calling them an idiot for something they did or said, or a claim that they've made. Yes, you probably will find one or two times I call someone an idiot as poisoning the well, or maybe ad hom to some extent, but the majority of the time, and that's also part of the persona that I've built up on YouTube. That is me. That is my channel. I'm the idiot guy. So sometimes it may come out as an ad hom, but for the most part, I try to use it as, an emphasis of opinion. My opinion is that flat earthers are fucking idiots. Okay, let's go.
All right, so on when you go east and west are circles around the magnetic pole, whether it's the axis of a ball or the center of the flat Earth. It's
true. Way to go, Dave.
The magnetic center. You hold your compass
actually,
out.
it's wrong.
Right.
Actually, it's wrong. It's based on the geographic North Pole, not the magnetic.
Yeah, the magnetic or the geomagnetic. You actually have two different magnetic poles there. Yeah. The magnetic pole I think is like 60, or it's right up near Greenland. I think is the magnetic pole, and then the geomagnetic north. Yeah, and then I think the geomagnetic pole is actually up in like northern Canada. I want to say somewhere around there.
Right. And the compass will point towards the north, right? So if the north is that way, and I want to go west, I'm going to go west. But as I go,
look at Owen Benjamin just trying to grasp this. He's like, what are you talking about? Like this is like upper level. This is upper level education material to him. He's like, I never made it past 9th grade. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, Dearth.
equidistant from that North Pole magnet.
Right.
So west on a ball Earth or a flat Earth is a circle.
Right. No,
Now you hear Owen Benjamin saying, right. Here we go.
Is a circle.
I see that completely. That one never got me.
That one never got Owen Benjamin because he can think. He thinks outside the box. He uses his head. He doesn't just simply parrot things that are in books. Let's continue.
Okay. Well, first off, let's stop there because east and west are not fucking circles. They're straight lines, okay? And we'll cover this and why it is and why it is a straight line and what we got wrong about it. So, but the fact of the matter is that if you you follow a line of latitude around the z-axis, which is the axis of rotation of the Earth, you follow a line around that, it makes a straight fucking line. There is no curvature in that line.
The whole I go around the Earth, it's like that makes total sense on dome Earth.
This person up here, Godless Engineer, says, but we don't continually turn left or right as we go straight. We just go straight. This is nonsense, and I'm about to show you why in a second. Or maybe I can jump over there and show you that now. So he says, we don't continually turn left or right as we go straight. We just go straight. Okay. Let me bring up for you good old Google Earth. You know, everybody loves Google Earth, right? Let me make it so that you can see what I'm doing. Here's Google Earth. All right.
Okay, now, I do want to point something out. What Godless Engineer was commenting on, because I've started integrating these guest comments, he was commenting on my example. I'm the one that placed the actual quotes in there. So he was talking about my example, which is on the equator, which is correct.
So as we go east or west, we just go straight. We don't turn in circles, says Godless Engineer, which that's a person I want to listen to. The Godless Engineer. Boy.
Much better than someone named fucking Jism.
Yeah.
Must be great. Let's go right here. This is a North Pole. Again, we're using their model. We're using their ball Earth here on Google Earth, right? And they say when they go north or south, they just, okay, so let's draw a line here and say, okay, this person standing here where my little box is going to go east or west, right? Let's draw a straight line. Oh, how do we draw a straight line? And you'll see that this straight line is the middle. The radius of the circle is a straight line, correct? So how can we go east or west and get back to where we started going in a straight line? It's impossible. The only way to do it is to put your radius here in the center, to draw a circle this way, and all of a sudden now we can go around. But what is this called, ladies and gentlemen? When you stay equidistant from the center of something, what is that called? Pretty sure it's a circle.
He can't think in 3 dimensions, can he?
Okay, yeah, we'll stop it here. I wanted to let him get out a little bit because, all right, he is right, but he is wrong. Okay, and I'll explain why. When I explained this, example, I explained it as a rotation around an axis, not a point. The point, when you travel on the surface of the Earth, and it's a bad example because it's not really practical. Sometimes I get caught up in the explanation of something and I try to explain something in a way that's geometrically right or mathematically right, but it's hard to demonstrate it practically. So if you try to demonstrate what I say practically, then yes, it's correct. You don't follow that circle around the globe. But if you put that up as a globe and you slice it 90 degrees through the axis of rotation, you get a perfect fucking circle that is on one axis. If you're looking at it 3-dimensional, it only has to rotate on one axis. So you're following a straight line. You go straight, you turn around that axis. Guess what? You'll come right back to the point that you started. Now what he's explaining is what's called a great circle. So and to be honest with you, I'm not going to try to make myself sound any better than I really am. I was making the mistake, even though my example was correct. I was making the mistake because I wasn't conceptualizing. I wasn't realizing that I should make a definite distinction that I'm going around an axis. I'm going around the point of rotation that runs from the North Pole, the geographic North Pole, to the geographic South Pole. So I was wrong because of the way I portrayed the example, but I wasn't wrong because the example I used was correct, which is why I chose that example. Because on the equator, that's the only line of latitude that is also a great circle. So Godless Engineer wasn't wrong. Godless Engineer was commenting on my example. Jism just saw it and said, "Oh, look, I'm gonna apply this example and use it right here on my example, on his example." And of course, it doesn't work on his example. Take that shit to the equator and tell me if it works, Jism. And we'll talk about that in a minute, because you call me wrong and then you fucking say something really stupid after that. But let's continue.
Pretty sure that if you start going east or west here, that you would have to turn to the left to go east here. You'd have
Again, he's looking at it as like a two-dimensional surface right now.
to keep turning to the left. You have to stay equidistant from the center, which is exactly what David Weiss said. These guys just don't get it. They don't even understand their own model. Let's go to a place like here, and let's say that, and everybody knows 90 degrees is east, right? So let's draw a line here.
We already covered this, so I'm going to skip it forward.
90.
I'm going to skip it forward to where he gets back into the video. Because all he's doing here is showing those same examples. He's like, look, here's another place where you go straight. Huh, they don't know. Okay, look, here's a place where you go straight. Huh, they don't know. Well, here's the thing, Jism. Any 2 points, the shortest line between any 2 points on a sphere is going to be a great circle. So if you continue to go straight, guess what you're not doing? You're not going due west anymore. Due west is a cardinal direction. It says that way. Every point on the earth, there's a new due west for every single point on the earth. And that due west is 90 degrees perpendicular to due north.
Here in a second. Let's continue.
All right.
They're just not sphere Earth to me. That one never got me.
Dirth, do you not realize that on a flat earth, due east and due west are two-dimensional curved lines? Whereas in reality, due east and due west are straight lines that curve along a third axis, allowing them to remain straight with no deviation along the x and y axis, and still curve back on itself so that you finish at the same point that you started. This well-known fact also explains the equatorial traversal of the sun appearing to be a straight line on the surface of the earth during the equinoxes.
These guys are simply trying to use words to confuse you and to make you think that everything that they've figured out is already done, it's already known, and if you go east or west, that you're actually staying in a straight line when anybody can figure out, and again, we just showed it. If you think about it, that would be impossible.
All right, so Jeranism. You say that we
Jism.
use these words. Yeah, Jism. My bad. Good call, Greg. You say I'm using big words to confuse people. The only people being confused are those people that are not completely aware of the geometrical properties of a sphere. Okay, these are basic concepts. Hey, go back and play it, Jism. Listen to what I said. A line of latitude is a circle that goes around one axis, okay, where there's no deviation on your three. You have to have 3 dimensions here. You're not talking about a flat earth where you can't have this straight line, whether you go to the equator or further north or whatnot. But it doesn't matter where you're at, your line of latitude, it is a straight line on the geometric sphere, and it wraps around the z-axis. Anybody want to add to that, or tell me I'm wrong?
No, yeah, I'm going to say you're wrong.
Okay. Am I?
Because, actually, yes, because say you're 1 mile away from the geographic North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
In order to continue going east or west is a motion. Looking from the exterior reference frame, like say you're overhead, you will see that vehicle that you're in, actually, if you're going, say you're going east around the North Pole, you will be making a circle from that perspective. From yours, you won't notice that you're constantly turning left because you're just constantly looking at your compass direction and keeping north to your left. You're not noticing the circular motion you're doing.
Now,
that will happen. That will happen at every latitude until you get to the equator, and then it will be the opposite direction, going south to the south or the south.
Yeah, but Sean, you're making the same mistake he made. I was talking about the geometrical properties of a sphere and how a latitude line goes around an axis, which is a straight line that runs from the north to the south pole. So you're not really traversing the surface. If you were traversing the surface on that, you'd be perpendicular to the. You'd be parallel to your to the z-axis. So when you got up to the North Pole, you would literally be sitting on your side. If you were talking about traversing the surface, which is what he was saying. I wasn't talking about traversing the surface at that point. I was only talking about the actual line around the sphere. which does go around the z-axis without having any deviation right or left. It's just you just go forward and you turn around you would dip your z-axis around, or your x-axis would be dipped around. Comes right back on top of each other. Now you can't do this while traversing the sphere. That's where I was wrong. Is that my example that I give is on the equator. So I'm right, and I knew I was right. That's why I gave the example on the equator, because I knew I was right, and that's why I said it on here. It appears to be a straight line traversal. Also, let's say you look at the sun, okay? If you look at the subsolar path of the sun across the Earth, is that on the solstice, let's say the summer solstice for the northern hemisphere, it makes a straight line traversal across the face of the planet, straight across the 23.6 degree parallel. So that's what I was describing, was the actual
where the confusion is coming from. That Jaren has actually introduced is he's actually looking at the east-west comparison versus, compared between line of sight and actual traversing the surface of a sphere.
Right.
That's where the conflation is coming from. It's actually coming from the flat Earth argument. Because when you're actually looking, and he actually gives an example of this unintentionally later on, but when you're actually looking east, that is a straight line, because your line of sight doesn't curve.
Right.
When you're traveling east, you constantly have to make adjustments to keep the north axial point at an equal distance. So yes, he's correct on one aspect, but he's using it for the wrong argument.
Right, it's kind of my fault, because I bring in the example of traversing the surface, but I don't clarify that if you traverse the surface in a straight line, you're following a great circle.
Correct.
At any point in time, you take one step. If you're facing due east and you take one step, you're no longer facing due east, unless you're at the equator. That's the only time that you'll do that. So I could have been better at explaining it, and I even make a slip up when I do, because it wasn't registering to me. I wasn't catching the correlation until, I've said it before in previous videos. I said it in the next video, but in this video I just didn't take the time to say the equator is the only line of latitude that is a great circle.
Because you have to stay.
All of your longitudes are great circle lines. All of your latitudes are not, and that's where he's using it to cause confusion.
Equidistant from the North Pole. All right, let's continue on.
Simply cannot account for these empirical and historical observations. Therefore, it does not fit reality.
Oh, it doesn't fit reality.
As far as the compasses go.
But it does fit reality. Spinning at crazy speeds, flying through the vacuum of space at unheard of speeds, nobody feeling.
What was it? What did you say?
Non sequitur.
Yeah, non sequitur doesn't mean shit.
A thing, being just a speck in this great vast vacuum universe that's been concepted in people's minds, that does fit reality. What doesn't is the flat Earth.
Flat Earthers would have to try to explain how and why a northern magnetic pole exists without a southern magnetic pole.
We don't have to explain anything other than all compasses point north. Do you think that the compasses in the south point south?
Yes,
because they don't.
They do.
Okay,
they absolutely do. The compasses for southern hemispheres actually have the magnet on the opposite side of the stick. They actually point south.
Not just that, but there's a lot of like 3D compasses now that they don't point at the poles. They point towards the center of the Earth. Explain that, flat Earth. How you get a 3D compass to point down instead of along the plane of the Earth to the North Pole. Why does that occur? Fucking dumbasses.
Can move the little red tip to the other side of the compass and say, oh, now it's pointing south. No, it's not. It's the opposite of north.
Stop. The painted end of the compass is not where the magnet's placed on the southern hemisphere. If you actually buy yourself a southern hemisphere compass there, Jaren, you'll see that there's a small magnet on the southern point, and the red arrow is on the north point. So the magnet is actually pointing south. It's just the arrow is on the colored part of the arrow is on the opposite end, so it shows you where north is. Okay, go on.
Pretty simple.
To this day, we have never observed a natural magnetic monopole, and only an idiot would assert that the Earth is the one special condition.
We got another idiot count. Way to go.
Well, it only makes...
why is he so delayed with that? I mean, it took him like 5 seconds to say that. He should have just fucking called it out. Jism, do you not understand? I call fucking people idiots. You're next. We're already working on your dumbass narwhal video. You fucking monotone ass fucking piece of shit.
Sense because billions of people have circumnavigated the earth east or west.
Right.
Nobody's done it south.
No one
South
ever does it north-south. And why does no one talk about that?
Why does no one talk
Both of
about
you guys
that?
are such fucking idiots.
Oh, here we go again.
In 1982,
Add another ad hoc
the Guinness
up here.
Book of World Records added Randolph
Ad
Fiennes
hoc.
and
Ooh.
Charles Burton to the...
Guinness, they're a real authority.
Hey, hold on. We're going to stop it here. I want y'all to remember this, okay? I'm playing clips here showing the actual Guinness Book of World Record. There's pictures that the guy on the right is Randolph Fiennes, which is, I got his name wrong in the video. You're going to catch me saying people's names wrong. I'm from Texas, excuse me. But he sits here and says, Guinness, yeah, like that's an authoritative, like that's something we should trust, right? Okay, y'all keep that in mind. Here we go. Record books as the first people to make a surface circumnavigation of Earth.
Oh, okay. So he's talking about these two guys. What about the cameraman? The cameraman, I guess he doesn't get the award for circumnavigation, but the two guys he's filming do.
Okay, so I'll point out a little something here. Let's say me and Sean decide we want to set a Guinness Book of World Records, okay? And the record we want to set, we're going to start at one point in the equator. We're going to drive, boat, fly, fish, whatever, till we get to the same point. Can me and him do that on our own? Probably not. We probably need a support team. In fact, Randolph Fiennes and him had a support team with him, including his wife. But that's not the point. Me and Sean are here to set this record. So we're going to take our team all the way around the world with us, and we're going to get to the end, and we're going to say, guys, thank you. We need y'all to wait here so that he and I can go and accomplish this ceremonial achievement, and we're going to get recognition for it. But we paid each of you to help us get to this point. So thank you very much. You've done your job. Now we're going to finish. That is typically what would happen if you have something like this where they have a support team that helps them around the world. And then what they do is they'll just say, okay, we're the ones who are receiving the award. We're going to go ahead and finish this off. We're going to be the ceremonial first people to do it. And then you guys can follow right behind us. And we're all now being added to the books. Okay. So just because they gave these two guys the achievement, the letter of achievement, doesn't mean, and they didn't address the other people that went with them, doesn't mean it didn't fucking happen. It just means there was some other thing at play there that might have fucking caused them to be the ones that get to the actual award versus the entire team that helped them get around the world. And how do you know that the cameraman wasn't there to help them get from one point of Antarctica to the next? I mean, there's so many fucking reasons. Be skeptical, Jism. Okay, be skeptical. Don't just go. Don't come up with one idea and go, oh, my idea must be right because it fits my way of thinking. Fucking idiot.
Well, here's another example of this. Say that you start working on something that's revolutionary as an invention, and some big corporation finds out that you're making it. You file your patents, and then they say, "Can we buy your patents?" Before you release it to the public, you sell your patents to them. Who gets credit for the invention at that point? The patent holder.
They do.
So they get credit for it, even though you did all the work. So
Right,
yes, it works that way in many aspects of life, where somebody does something or helps along with something, and they don't get credit for it because somebody either bought them out or they realized it'd be better if this person releases it.
All right, let me address some super chats. Strike. This was 18 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to pay attention to both. Hey, if you're in the chat, let me know. In fact, if you're in the chat right now, I'm DMing you to get your ass in here, boy. We're basically doing science. Strike. This is basically your show that we're doing right now, so you deserve to be here. Check your Discord, please. Brian Shannon, $2. Here's $2 for Jism to walk on water. Yeah, I wish he would. I wish he'd go get on a fucking middle of the ocean and proclaim himself to be Jesus and start walking on water. Go find the most shark-infested area you can find and get to walking. Fucking idiot. Second best Bob donated £5. Ooh, I'm getting good at that. Hedgehogs. Okay. Don't know what that is, but hey, hedgehogs. Let's do it. All right. BT Toast. Team, stay away from the Fig Newtons. $5 to Super Chat. Those grandmas at the strip club will roofie your ass. Hey, man. We're not talking about grannies. That was another conversation on another day. I've since changed my position on that. Unless they're paying well, then I'll go back to stripping at the Granny Club.
How about another example, Skeptic? Say you have a rock band. They decide to have a 72-hour long concert as like the world's longest concert ever made. They use the same roadies for their entire concert. Do the roadies get the credit?
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Yeah, it's the people who work for them don't get credit for the accomplishment. The cameraman is working for these people. If it was the same cameraman for the entire trip.
Which it doesn't have to be either. They could just they could have a cameraman for one part of the trip that says, "Hey, I'm not going with you all the way back to fucking England, so you guys have a good trip, and we'll see you when you send us our check for helping out." And I'm sure everybody gets a portion of the recognition, but these two guys are going to be the recognized people. But we're arguing pedantic or semantics right now, so let's just continue.
Do you guys see the problem here? They're actors. Okay, they get paid to do their little trek through the ice up to the north and then along the side of Antarctica. They get that's their job, and the person who's filming gets paid to film. It's all acting. Let me go to this for you real quick. Bring this up for you. And this is Sir Ranulph Fiennes, who we're talking about. Let's read about him on Wikipedia here. Sir Ranulph Twinkletoes Twistleton Wickelheim Fiennes Fiennes.
Ad hom much, Jaren? Or is that just poisoning him well?
Well, I mean, no. Well, that'd probably be poisoning the well. Trying to make him look bad by misreading his name intentionally and in a way that would make him look less
credible.
Credible, yes. I was gonna say serious, but credible is the right answer. Yeah, right word.
The third Baronet OBE was born, commonly known as Ranulph Rand Fiennes, is an English explorer and holder of several endurance records. He is also a writer and a poet and an actor, and I'll show you that in a second too. Fiennes served in the British Army for 8 years. Oh, well, thank goodness he's got no ties to the government. I mean, the Army's never lied to us, at all. So, he's definitely to be believed. Fiennes served in the British Army for 8 years, including a period of counterinsurgency service while attached to the army of the Sultanate of Oman, or the Sultanate of Oman. He later undertook numerous expeditions, was the first person to visit both the North and South Poles by surface means, and the first to completely cross Antarctica on foot. In May 2009, he climbed Mount Everest. And again, according to Guinness Book of World...
I want to be like Randall Fiennes. When I die, I want to be like, yeah, I climbed Mount Everest and crossed North and South Pole by foot. I think he probably doesn't have a hard time picking up chicks at the bar.
World records in 1984. He was the world's greatest living explorer. He's written numerous books about his army service and his many expeditions, as well as a book defending Robert Falcon Scott. If you read further down, you'll see that he's also a cousin of the Queen. Okay, he's good friends with Prince Charles. All this stuff is in here. Read about it yourself if you want. If you want to do a fun search to see what kind of an actor he is, just search Sir Ranulph Fiennes faking accidents. That's an easy search, right, on Google, and look at all the articles. Ranulph Fiennes fake.
Okay, so I love when they just make themselves look as dumb as possible, and I don't even have to do anything to help it out, right? He literally just said, yeah, that like Guinness Book of World Records is a great source, guys. Yeah. This motherfucker just pulled up Googled this shit, and of course, because they all say faked accidents, right? Because they all say that, must be true, huh, Jism? No need to check it. No need to verify that these sources are correct. Daily Mail, Hollywood.com. No need for any of that. They're all right. You fucking double standard piece of shit. This dude fucking crossed the world north to south, first person to ever fucking do it, and here you are. You'll say that all the documentation that supports this guy doing it is fucking bullshit, but your goddamn Google search that you don't even search it. He shows the video. Look, let me play it.
Accidents to get
he just
exciting
shows
TV
the fucking
footage.
video.
Faked accidents during televised expeditions. Suggested fake stunts for filmed expedition. Falls that were faked for TV.
Okay, so he's an actor, all right? You can't have a fucking show and be fucking boring. Yes, sometimes they add to the drama. In fact, a good friend of mine worked as a producer for a TV show called Cheaters, okay? I thought the whole show was real for the longest time until one day I was out where they were filming it. And I got to see them and how they film it. And I got to see them walk up and talk to both of the people who were supposedly cheating with the same girl and who were getting ready to have this huge fist fight. Got to sit there and watch them put it together. It's because that shit sells. Why do you think we have so many people watching fucking this show right now? Because the shit show sells. Wow, that's a fucking tongue twister. But the shit show sells, Jism. So don't blame this guy for trying to make something that he's working on or something that he's trying to be a part of. That's an entertainment venture, not an expedition venture, but an entertainment venture. And by the way, you're a fucking actor too. Don't forget. Try to tell us that they're all fake because they're actors. You're a fucking actor, bitch.
He's an actor. You want to believe him? Go right ahead. I don't believe him. That it's been proven in court that he's faked accidents, that he's had other people on his expedition with him fake accidents to make it look more exciting. Why? Because he's an actor. Okay, that's what actors do. They fake things.
Again, like Sean says, it's a non sequitur. Doesn't mean that he's done this for TV, but it doesn't mean he didn't make it across the world. Eat shit. Oh, hold on. I have some super chats.
I'm just looking at the sites that are listing this article, and the only one that's sort of legitimate is Hollywood.com. The rest of them are all conspiracy sites. I'm noticing that.
All right, we have $4.99 from Insidious Vids. Excuse me. Jism and Bob are Owen Benjamins to the idiots who gave them $20,000 for the ring laser gyro. Yeah, that's... so far it's coming out that Bob has lied so much about that. Who knows what the fuck he actually bought and how much? It probably was a $20 fucking Cracker Jack box gyro. And he's just telling everybody $20,000 to give himself some sort of legitimacy. And you know what? Even with your $20 Cracker fucking Jack box gyro, it still showed 15 degrees rotation. The Earth's a fucking globe, and it spins at 15 degrees per hour. And if you're a flat earther, then you are a fucking idiot. Kids, don't listen to my shit. True Blue donated 5 Aussie dollars through Super Chat. Jeranism is nothing more than a con man. Agreed. Let's see how honest he can be when my dog has a tight grip on his balls. Oh man, True Blue, I'd pay to see that, bro. Carl Christofferson donated 100 sex through Super Chat. Insert the dub twin experiment here. Can the other twin, Hal was not traveling, and say hi was not traveling, and it was the other twin that was traveling, and they should change your age. I think you're talking about relativity right there, and I understand it. Everybody else may not, but I do understand it. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate it. All right, on with the stupid guys.
And make it look great for everybody. So he's done a fantastic job, right? What a great actor. Everybody believes he crossed Antarctica. He went to the north. He's the first person to cross north and south, and he also faked some accidents, and that's been proven in court. Many more. Fines told female mountaineer to fake accidents during expedition. Sir Renault Fines fake TV calamity. Sir Renault Fines TV fake accidents to make expeditions look more dangerous, even though he's the world's greatest living explorer. He instigated the fake accidents during a televised expedition. Faked scary falls in TV adventure scenes. Faked mountain falls to make documentary even better. My share button is in front of the thing. I can't fast forward it past this part, guys. Faked accidents
but this is
to
all
make
he's
TV more
do,
exciting.
Is he's just going to continuously say that he did this, he did that to make TV more exciting. Yes, that's how TV works, you dipshit.
Exciting. What a freaking joke. You want to believe in this guy?
You see, the only one he actually clicked on was the Wikipedia thing. That was the only link he clicked on was the Wikipedia one. Every other one, he saw the title and was like, "Oh, that must be true. Oh, faked accidents again. That must be true. Faked falls. Oh, that must be true." Jism, you're a fucking idiot.
This is the problem with these guys like Team Skeptic. They want to adopt any little hero that they're given. This guy did what you got. He crossed Antarctica. Oh, we love him. Look at him. He's the world's greatest explorer. Oh my goodness. Where can I kiss his butt? Give me a break. Okay.
Well, let's do your methodology here. There you go, Jared. If you want to show that, we'll use Jaren's methodology here about just looking at the main page, since I still have this open because I'm nice like that. So, Jewish hater in town, Owen Benjamin. Owen Benjamin's Wikipedia talks about his little Michael Jackson was killed by the Jews. How he's over the past few years, conservative comedian Owen Benjamin has basically talked about theories about Holocaust and Jews, and we're not going to click into that because it gets into some anti-Semitic remarks. Breaking news: Owen Benjamin is now only 6% Jew and no longer 25% Jew.
I love that title.
So yeah, Jaron, using your own methodology, you've debunked your claim that Owen Benjamin is not anti-Semitic.
All right, so let me get back to this. Another super chat. Oh man, hold on, I just closed it. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Super chat. One nerd verse. Since the Allies use actors, Hollywood, and artists to create a fake invasion force in England, that means we never invaded Normandy. Yeah, good point. Fucking, it's all fake. We're just doing it to promote a lie here, guys. And we're winning. We're indoctrinating you all. See, as y'all can tell, you're all being indoctrinated right now.
Believe you went to Mount Everest? That's fine. Believe it all you want. For me, I have big problems with Sir Ranulph Fiennes. I have big problems with people who are cousins of the Queen that are.
But he thinks Owen Benjamin's a good guy. In fact, what did he say? He's a great guy, I believe was his exact words. He says Owen Benjamin's a great guy, but this guy's a fucking fraud. Fucking piece of shit.
That's why I used Jaron's example of looking at headlines.
Baronet and anybody named Ranulph Twistletoe, Tweakletoes, Whistlekeim, Weddlefine Fiends. Okay? This guy's a joke. Let's continue on with more of this ridiculous video. Shall we? Yeah, I know, unfortunately we have to. Let's transfer back over there.
It's the best video you've watched in years.
Go.
Crossing both poles.
He crossed both poles. It took them 2 years, 357 days to do this great feat.
God, he's trying so hard to be Red's rhetoric right now.
Hold on.
He's just trying.
357 days equates to 2 years?
What'd you say?
357 days equates
No,
to
it's 2 years. 2 years, 357 days, I think is what either he said or I said. It was over 2 years long. It was almost a 3-year trek.
Okay.
Years, 361 days. Yeah, 2 years,
eventually,
361.
They crossed both the North and South Poles and returned to their starting point in Greenwich, England.
I'm so impressed. There's no way that can be faked. No way to fake that. Who was on the mission? Those two guys and a cameraman?
Proof that
no way
fake.
they could fake it. Be impossible. Let's all believe it.
See, if he had taken the time to research it, no, it wasn't 2 people and a cameraman. It was him, another guy, and fucking like 10 other people, including his wife. Yeah, they had an entire support crew.
Let's all adopt him as our new, savior to mankind, the greatest world explorer, and let's just pretend he didn't fake accidents for TV.
So, see, there's a circle map behind me, but if you go north, which is towards the center, you can go over the north and go to the other side.
Right, great point, Dave.
Of the world.
Right.
So you go north, and then as soon as you pass the center, you're now going south. But if you keep going in any direction, it becomes south.
Right.
If you point your compass west,
right,
then put your compass down and head in a straight line,
yep,
you're heading south.
Right.
Dearth,
what?
You're dumb as dog shit, dude. Due west does not head south at any time and remains perpendicular to due north and
due west does not head south at any time. Let's draw it again.
Okay, so this is the point that I did get it wrong. Because when I said that is incorrect. And that was pointed out to me before this video by a few subscribers. I want to give point out one thing. Wolfie6020 has a great video explaining it better than I did and explaining it better than Dearth or Jeranism does. So go check out Wolfie's video to get the actual correct information on that. Go ahead, Craig. Greg?
Sorry, I've been away dealing with my daughter, but I've just come back and someone sent me a notification about Owen Benjamin. You know how Jeranism was defending him, how he's such a great guy and everything. Well, he's literally just been demonetized because of his comments on the New Zealand Christchurch shooting. So
good for him. Good for him. Way to get your money taken away, Owen Benjamin. Good for you.
It just kind of clarifies exactly what a lovely kind of guy Jeranism was defending there.
But he was attacking somebody who's got world accolades. Let's attack that guy and defend the anti-Semite bigot. Yeah, good job, Jeranism. Way to pick the right squad there. Flat Earth or Globe Earth doesn't fucking matter. Okay, I'll defend Fiennes all day long. You go ahead and keep defending Owen Benjamin. we'll see who gets further in life doing that.
Because maybe I guess I got to explain it again. Let me bring up Google Earth again, just so we can do it one more time, because maybe I messed something up here. Okay, so due west or due east does not become south at any time. Let's start here, I don't know, in India somewhere. Let's start at this line here. Okay, and we're going to head this way 90 degrees. Okay, so my thing here is at 90 and 90 degrees. All right, so this person who calculates his compass east, and starts to head east will eventually be heading south.
Now, there's a good reason that he only picks here in the northern hemisphere. We'll get to that, but on the equator, which was my example, I was wrong for saying at any time. On the equator was my example. His argument means shit because I'm still right. So give me 1 second to check the super chat that just came in. All right, so we have Caleb Dark. Let me see. Yeah, let me make sure I'm getting to the right one. Caleb Dark, 10 pounds. I can't wait for science to perfect fusion power rockets. Yes, that's going to be fucking awesome. We put all flatties on it and send them to Alpha Centauri. No. Why ruin that place? Send them to the fucking sun. No. I agree with you. It's going to be awesome for fusion power rockets, but let's send globe earthers to Alpha Centauri. Let's send flat earthers to the Great Attractor. Let's send them to the middle of nothing. Let's send them towards the black hole at the center of our universe. So we know for a fact they'll never come back into our timeline. But yes, I agree with you, and thank you for the super chat. A bit like Goldfinchians in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Golgafrinchians in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah. So like I said, yes, fusion powered rockets would be so fucking awesome, and I would at the moment we perfect shit, I hope they do it in my lifetime so I can get up there and go to another fucking star before I die. Unfortunately, I don't think it will be even possible in my son's time. But in his son's time, or possibly his grandchildren's time, I do think we're going to be out there traversing the stars. And I think that once we get to that point, it's going to be a fucking amazing thing. It's already amazing that we can get to the moon. But being able to go to another star would just be absolutely awesome. Okay, and I'm sorry?
I divert for a second, going back to something that Craig just brought up.
Yeah.
Craig, your update's a little out of date because he was demonetized on March 15th, which would explain why he did the apology video on YouTube on March 19th.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I've just misread the date on it. Yeah, he's still demonetized though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because of that.
Oh, yeah. He's never going to get monetized again on YouTube, but that's why he released the apology video 4 days later to try to get remonetized.
All right. The article someone linked me to was just reporting on it today. Yeah.
Yeah. While I was looking, I just did a YouTube search for Owen Benjamin demonetized. He put up his own video on March 15th about him being demonetized.
Yeah. Sorry, I stand corrected. Yeah, that was on March 15th. But yeah, the article I was reading was.
It actually wasn't a correction. I'm just pointing out the timeline of how things played out.
Yeah.
And Raven Zero donated $2 through Super Chat. He said, "You guys are the best. Keep up the excellent work. Thank you very much. I don't intend on going anywhere. Even when I get proven wrong, I make stupid mistakes all the time. I'm not going anywhere. So here we go. More stupid. But hey, I'll tell you what. The dishonesty coming from Jism right now, we're going to point that out in a second. Okay?
Okay, exactly as David said. But these guys don't get it. They want to believe in fairy tales.
Keep in mind, he did say exactly as David said. And what did David say? What did Dearth say? That east and west always takes you south. And Jism goes, yep, good point. I let it slide. I'm going to let him explain. I'm going to let him get through his shit right now, and then we're going to point out why he's a dishonest piece of shit.
Tells want to be, well, no, we just keep going west in a circle, but we stay in a straight line. And nonsense. Absolute, total nonsense. Again.
Hey, $2 through Super Chat. Detonation. Don't send Flat Earthers. Send me. Don't give them anything. Exactly. Detonation. Me, you, and Caleb. We're gonna make that happen, man. We're gonna take an interstellar flight. And we're going to actually have a bunch of flat earthers tied to the outside of our rocket. We're going to drop them off at the nearest sun/black hole. And then we're going to continue on to the stars and have a good time.
They're still going to say it's fake, though. You realize that, yeah?
Well, we won't ever be able to hear them or see them bitching about it because they'll be inside the event horizon. William Signs for $10. And in his grandchildren's time, Jism's children's grandchildren's will still be claiming space is fake, Earth is flat, and the Freemasons run everything. Yep, that's right. They're not. That's why I'm not worried about flat Earth dying. And there's so much stupidity in this world. Flat Earth ain't going nowhere. That's like some of the stupidest people in the world. That is their one claim to think that they know something, because when they go to explain it, everybody else goes, I don't get it. And they're like, oh man, finally I'm smart about something.
All you need to do is put yourself up here, and then you'll realize it. Now, granted, this is a huge landmass that we live on. Okay? Nobody knows how big it is. So if you come out here and you start, no one's going to know whether...
Whoa. No one knows how big it is? Is he denying surveying again and actual measurements of the surface of the Earth?
I'll just say this. One answer to you, Jaren. Navigation. That's all that needs to be said. There is no flat Earth because you purport to have no map, which means no navigation is possible on a flat Earth.
Yeah, and all navigational charts, both land and ocean going, which also are the aviation navigational charts, are all based off of a curved surface.
All right.
Wonder why that is.
Because the Earth's not fucking flat. It's a fucking globe. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen my fucking videos or not, but if you're a flat earther, then you are a fucking idiot. God damn it. I'm loving this, man. I hope people, I like when people piss me off. We'll get to you in a second, fuckwit. The casual spaceman, 5 pounds. Hell the Illuminati. I love Satan. Let the Nasha cash roll. Yes. Thank you, Casual Spaceman, who also has a channel. You guys should check him out.
They're turning their wheel. You think a plane would be able to tell? A plane wouldn't be able to tell, and one way you can figure that out is go way down here, and if I draw a line from here to here, at 90, that's 90 degrees. So you're right, there would be no turn there. But if I...
Okay, hold on. I just realized this. And this was my first time realizing this. He's literally saying at surface level, which we're still well above the surface at this point, east appears to be completely parallel with east, right? But on our model, it's obviously not. He just showed this to us. Now, why the fuck can't he accept the fact that when you're on the surface, you're not supposed to see curvature? You're too goddamn small. He's admitting it at right here. He's saying, look, even in their model, this is understandable because when you're this close to the surface, it does appear like it's straight, but it's not. Well, guess what, Jism? Close to the surface, it appears that it's flat, but it's not. Same fucking excuse. Same. Oh, go ahead.
Well, just to point out what the fallacy he's using here, because he's been doing this for over a year and a half, 2 years now. He's using Google Earth and the ruler tool, which bases your heading on your initial point.
Right.
It doesn't take into account your heading changes as you go away from the place of origin. It's only using the place of origin as the heading for the entire line, which is actually incorrect.
Well, so here, the tool he's using is trying to draw a great circle. That's what it's trying to do. Here's the thing. Those east-west direction lines of the Cartesian coordinate system are not great circles. The only one that is the equator.
Well, I think you missed the point when I actually brought it up earlier that all of your longitude lines are great circles. All latitude lines are not.
Except for the equator.
Except for the equator. Exactly.
I didn't hear that. I was dealing with the minion at work.
We have Caleb Dark again. Did I mention that surviving the trip for flatties is not an option? Well, then let me donate to you so we can make this happen. Because we need to send flatties on whatever non-return trip they can ever go to and just send them somewhere where they'll never land anywhere significant to the rest of the human race.
Keep this line going at 90 degrees. Let me zoom out here.
And again,
okay, so you would be at 90 degrees in that one spot.
Origin is.
Right.
Let me zoom out here a little more. Here we go. We'll pull it out here. Let's get to 90 degrees. Okay, so that's right there is 90 degrees. Again, you'll notice that if we go down here super close, well, yeah, this person is staying right even with this line here of latitude. But as you go, you will start to head away from that line, as you see right here. There you go. You're going off it. If you want to stay on that line, what do you have to do? turn left. Isn't that exactly what David's saying here?
Okay, keep
Pretty
in
sure
mind,
that's the
listen to what he just
Let's
said.
go back
Listen,
and
he
continue
said,
on with
you
more of
got
this
it.
nonsense video. And we're just going to watch it.
Hold on, let me pause it. He just said, so that we can get confirmation so he can't go back and like, oh, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. He said you must turn left to continue going straight. Keep that in mind.
Very short portion, like I said, because that proves to you that these guys are nonsense. And all they can do is put a little idiot counter up here and count how many times they themselves can say idiot. Wow, I'm so proud of you. Good job. You can count how many times you can say a word.
I'm going to be honest with you. There's somebody in the community that says that Jism does this a lot and gets upset, but I think I have him full-blown triggered, guys. I think he is just beyond triggered with me right now. And that's awesome. I love it. I want to piss all over him in the next video I put out.
I think I still have you beat. I have him calling me more annoying than Red after one verbal conversation with him.
Oh, that's a badge of honor to wear, Jared. Honestly, from a flurfer, like they hate Red.
Oh yeah, they do. Hold on, let me continue.
Fantastic. This is really exciting stuff. Let's continue.
South without any deviation along the X or Y axis. Let me demonstrate this.
Yeah, please demonstrate because I don't get what you're saying.
Imagine that you are driving in a car on
Okay.
the... Yeah, maybe if you shut the fuck up, Jism, and listen to what I'm saying, because I'm giving you some good fucking sound science here. Equator heading east.
Okay.
And you wanted to circumnavigate the Earth.
Okay.
If the Earth were flat... Notice, I did pause it right when I said it, though. I said, for my example, on the equator, okay? Here we go. Your two-dimensional coordinate system would consist of both an X and a Y axis.
Okay, X and Y, got you.
We will call the Y axis your left-right axis, and the X axis as your front-back axis.
Got you.
On a flat Earth model, anytime you orient yourself so that your Y axis is pointed directly at the North Pole.
Okay, so notice you said anytime you orientate yourself so that the the Y axis is pointed directly at the North Pole, which we have so far. So far, I believe I'm with you.
You are by definition pointing due east.
Okay, got you.
If you begin driving...
Oh, wait a second. I thought you said when our Y axis was oriented towards the North Pole.
And so goes the problem for the fucking flat Earth. So goes the problem. You cannot drive in a straight fucking line and maintain any kind of circle that's going to get you back to the starting point. And on the equator, as in my example, if you could drive a straight line around the Earth, you would start in one point, drive all the way around, and you would end in the exact same point.
So as you start to move your car, you forgot to keep the Y axis oriented towards the North Pole. Because as soon as you do, you start to turn to the left.
Right, and I said you have to drive in a straight line. That's what I said, Jism. Pay the fuck attention.
Wow.
Driving straight, you will immediately notice...
No, if you started to go straight this way, and you no longer were keeping your compass directed towards the North Pole, then guess what direction you're now traveling? South. Exactly what David already said.
I think the point gets lost on them. I said you can drive straight and get back to the same point in reality, which matches our observations, which matches our model. On the flat Earth, you could not do that ever. You drive straight, you're going south. And on the flat Earth map, it does not matter. Everywhere you go, when you drive straight, you go south. Straight, due east or due west. Not straight. You could point north and drive straight. But if you go straight due east or due west on any latitude, you're going to be heading south. The y-axis will begin falling.
Why is the y-axis not pointed at the North Pole anymore?
Because it's impossible on a flat Earth.
And you start to move to the east, like this car is going, the compass will adjust as you begin to... The compass isn't going to keep pointing this way. This isn't east anymore. I mean, this isn't north anymore. North is back here. So if your compass did move, if this y-axis bar stayed even with the car and directed towards the North Pole, the car would turn itself to the left.
Out of alignment with the North Pole, meaning you were... The car would turn itself to the left, guys. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, if you want it, if you line up your compass so that's forcefully aiming north, your car will automatically start turning left.
That's
without you knowing.
With, planes dip their noses, otherwise they'd go into space.
Yeah. No longer perpendicular, and you are now heading in a southern direction.
This is not what we see in reality.
It is what we see in
But
reality,
on
and
a
how would you
globe,
know?
We are now working with a third dimension, the
on a globe.
z-axis, which allows your car to orient itself in another dimension without violating its
now it's
need
another
to be
dimension.
perpendicular to the north.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Like you've gone for a wormhole.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man, this is awesome. Like he doesn't. Yeah. Go ahead.
Jism, he literally went from a 2D map to a 3D map. That is adding another dimension.
But he's just gonna add another dimension, I guess. Yeah, you dipshit. That's the definition.
So at this point, Jism, I would actually give you Team Skeptic. Do you have your dinger handy?
Yes, I do.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, don't break it, team. You need it.
Sorry, guys. I could buy another dinger. Damn it.
I'm waiting for the day where you just pick up your bell and throw it across the room.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I just threw my bell.
Now a dinger-shaped hole in one of your walls, team.
Hold on. Let me get my dinger.
If it's still in one piece.
Oh yeah. No, I got a strong dinger. I just gotta clean the drywall off of it now.
Guys, his dinger is really hard. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. My rage ding.
South. This is what matches our reality.
Right.
As due east and due west are straight lines with no deviation on the x and y axis.
Okay.
Only deviation on the z axis. This is by far one of the easiest proofs to understand.
So easy.
That shows that the Earth cannot be flat.
Oh, it can't be flat
But
now.
flat earthers don't get it because flat earthers are idiots.
Good. Put another number up here. Way to go.
Okay, so again, I explained it perfectly. No deviation along one axis, or only deviation along one axis. I'm sorry, only deviation along one axis gets you back to your starting point, which makes the flat Earth impossible.
The baskets.
He just keeps saying that you add a ding to. He's getting the concept of the idiot count, and I think he's quite proud of himself for that.
He understands something. Oh god, I have to put a hole in my wall, guys. I gotta clean that.
yes, Zebulon 181. The rage ding is a thing.
Oh man, I love it. I need to check to see if my brass dinger has a dent in it, because I do see drywall stuck to plastic, so that means it hit it pretty fucking hard. I threw it like a baseball player, guys. I'm sorry.
Finish your basket thought. I did.
Let's
I
skip
did
forward.
Hold on. This is important here, okay? Fuck, man, I'm gonna have to get to the actual video itself. Okay, good. We're gonna point out some dishonesty here, okay? So let me get it to the point. Let me get it to the point where they say it.
Because flat earthers are idiots.
Good. Put another number up here.
Okay, so here, Jeranism, or Jism, I'm sorry. Excuse me, Jism, for mispronouncing your name. Jism is, he's about to do something extremely dishonest. So remember how I said that he hates Jews, and you know how Sean showed all this stuff about how he's a fucking Jew hater, and how Jeranism's gone through all this. Oh, he's a great fucking guy. I love the dude, man. I can't wait to fucking slob his knob. Well, guess what? Jism right here is about to fucking do something extremely dishonest, because he's about to say, let's skip forward a little bit, and no fucking kidding, he skips forward 2.5 to 3 seconds in the video, okay? And the reason why he skips forward is because when he goes, oh, get back to your basket example, sorry, I made a Jew joke, okay? And Jism, of course, doesn't want you fucking hearing that, because he just went through this whole process of telling me that I'm a piece of shit for calling him a Jew hater when everything supports what the fuck I say. So here you go. That is a personal opinion. I don't know whether he hates Jews or not. I can only go off of what I've seen. That is my personal opinion, but I have evidence. But I want y'all to hear it for yourself, so I'm not going to stop it after he skips.
Get off about the baskets. Finish your basket thought. I did.
Let's skip forward a little bit.
Need to go into that works on a flat.
See? Look at that shit.
You're an idiot.
Oh, here we go again.
Attempt to circumnavigate the.
Why not just keep saying the word idiot over and over again? So,
because that's not the point of the fucking video. How fucking fun would it be for me to go idiot? It's not fucking fun. It's fun when I go, this guy thinks that the fucking equator's a goddamn circle when it's a straight fucking line around a fucking z-axis. He's a fucking idiot. That's why I say it. That's how I say it. Get over it, Jism. It's not all about you and me hearing my voice say idiot a bunch of times. I could just do that and make a video, make it private, and listen to it as a sleep every night.
This number just keeps going higher.
Can I get access to that video?
No, it's a
just for that skeptic. I'm going to make a 12-hour long video of you just saying idiot.
Oh my God! Please don't.
If I have to go back through and get every video of yours and just pull out every time you say idiot as a separate instance, I will do that.
So let me see. We have a few more super chats. 50 secs. Bjorn Kamets, thank you, one of my Ding Force members, for a new dinger. Aw. And then look, and then Ardoin, also a member of I believe Ardoin, you're either Ding Force or you're one of my patrons. Thank you very much for your support. €5. Ooh, almost threw me off on that one. For €5 for fixing your drywall. Yes, I have lots of drywall stuff. I throw my dinger all the time. I listen to a lot of flat Earth videos, but that goes towards resupplying.
Me Panther has a request. Every debate should have a rage ding.
I'm done. I'm rage dinging every debate. Catch me on non sequitur rage dinging on Friday. Insidious. Yeah, go ahead.
Well, so this entire time you guys have been doing that, I've been playing with Google Earth Pro, and it's funny when you start with a point on the equator.
Hold on. Yeah, okay.
Spoiler,
don't
Jared,
don't go beyond the equator. Don't go beyond the equator. Stop at the equator, okay?
I'm on the equator.
Okay.
And it's funny how the line that I'm drawing stays with the equator.
Funny, that doesn't deviate at all, does it? Insidious, but stop there because keep Google Earth open because I'm gonna have you share your screen in a moment, okay? Insidious Vid says the audacity it takes to make money calling great explorers of land, space, and even the Challenger fake, sick as fuck. I agree with you, Insidious Vids. That's why I do this shit, man. That's why I call them fucking idiots. They're all disingenuous. They're all pieces of fucking shit, and they all deserve to be fucking flogged. All right? So, thank you very much for the super chat, and 100% agree with you on that. Okay, more stupid.
I don't get
Flat Earth, north to south, would end up running into your imaginary flat Earth dome.
No, that's not true. Imaginary
Okay,
flat
whatever.
Earth dome. No, nobody's ever done it because you can't go south. That's why nobody's ever circumnavigated north-south.
Oh, so it's not me saying that you're going to run into a dome like they say. It's because you just can't do it. Why can't you do it, Jism? What's in the way?
The armed penguins, man.
What's in the way, Jism? Your
The
dried up
penguins,
fucking Jism wall?
I actually had a flat earther tell me the other day that the reason why there's no big pictures of the wall and everything is because they've made it so that cameras can't see it.
The fucking dumbass people, man. Like, he doesn't get it. Jeranism, we can't. If you think we can't make the southern trip, it's because there's an obstruction there that's keeping us from getting to the other side. In your model, that's the dome. That's the infinite plane. That's whatever reason. That's what we're saying. You're fucking stupid. We've done it before. Accept it. Move the fuck on. Stop being a fucking flat earth idiot. Hold on. Let's see if my bell rings still. I have to do it gently. Oh, no. It doesn't ring.
Have you broken your dinger?
I broke my dinger. Hold on. It's mechanical. I can fix this bitch. Okay, maybe not.
He rage dinged so hard he broke his dinger.
Oh, I did. I broke my dinger, guys. Okay. So the mechanical me is about to fix this while we continue on in the video. But yeah, ding. Okay? Fucking ding. So thanks now for the super chats because they actually are going to go towards getting myself another dinger.
I made you break your dinger. I'm sorry, dude.
What I do for $3, what I do for entertainment, guys. What I do. I break $3 dingers. Okay, let me see. No.
This dinger now.
It doesn't work.
It's
Okay.
almost at a Freudian level, man.
Moving on. No more dinger. I'm gonna have to verbally ding shit. So here we go.
Because you can't go there.
Or would just continue on forever.
Maybe.
I've recently seen some flat earthers that suggest that there may be a portal on one side of the flat Earth that immediately transfers.
Okay, has anyone ever heard of the fallacy that this guy's using? The straw man fallacy? Which one of these guys said anything about a Pac-Man son?
You to the other side of the. First off, I didn't say that they said anything about a Pac-Man son. I said your explanation for why the Earth could be flat and the sun still go through like it's going around as a globe. There's been people that said that the Earth goes out one end and comes out the other end like it's fucking Pac-Man. Because there's no other way of there's no other way of explaining the flat Earth without saying something so fucking fantastical as the sun goes out one end and comes out on the other end magically. I mean, you got to have a magic dome. You got to have a magic creator. Why not have a magic Pac-Man Earth? And what's the big fucking difference between saying that God created it with a dome over us or saying some video game creator created it for the original idea was for an arcade machine? You know, because it makes more sense that way. Let me address the super chat. All right, Design Song 1. We can't see the wall, but it's there. Also, we'd believe in the curve if we could see it. Yeah. They contradict themselves on so many different fucking levels.
Suggesting more of a Pac-Man Earth.
Right. Who said that?
Who knows? I've personally seen a movie where a child was swept up by a tornado and dropped off in Oz.
Right.
So I guess anything's possible on a flat Earth.
So did anybody notice the problem here? What if I can just say that? I've personally seen a movie where a child was picked up by a tornado and dropped off in Oz. So I guess anything's possible on a globe Earth. You guys impressed? Hope so.
Big difference. We have evidence to support the Earth being a globe. You have zero evidence to support the flat Earth. Okay, so for the flat Earth to be real, you would have to apply something magical like the Wizard of Oz. What happens in there? I mean, do you ever see people being picked up and taken to a faraway land in real life? No, you don't. That whole point, the whole analogy is to say the flat Earth isn't real, but you know what? I've seen Dorothy of Oz, or Wizard of Oz, and Dorothy got carried off to some other land, so guess what? Flat Earth is possible if a human can be carried off to another fucking land, then flat Earth is possible, I guess.
You know, they're going to like take that as a clip.
I'll just say something like this. Skeptic, narholes.
Yeah, narholes. Fucking. Oh, that's my next video, by the way, guys. This was not even, like, I didn't decide to do my next video, a Jism video, because of him putting this out. I literally had a Jism video already worked, where me and Godless Engineer are doing it. So we already have a Jeranism's Jism's narhole video planned for release for this weekend. So this is like
I'm actually checking dates here because you actually told me about the narhole video some time ago.
I told you.
Yeah, you told me about it.
Yeah.
Because you actually asked me a question about something on it. Where did it go?
Well, me and Godless Engineer have been working on it for about 7 days now. So next video coming out, you guys will be able to check that out. It'll probably be released on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But here, while you look that up, I'm going to keep going.
Expertise is not in some of these technical fields. Like some pilots I know think the Earth is flat. One pilot wrote to me to ask you about direct communication, why sometimes if you go too low, they have a hard time communicating because of the perceived curve.
You're looking or sending a radio wave, the farther out it goes,
Again, you see how I wanted to skip over. Like these are the things that kill the flat Earth that nobody really talks about. Radar waves, right? They're basically light. Okay, why can't you just use a radar and see a plane that's gone on a globe Earth, what would be beyond the horizon that we can't see? But if it's a flat Earth, there's absolutely no reason for us to not be able to see that airplane. None. Because the airplane's not flying near the ground, it's flying in the air. So there is no obstructions to get in the way, nothing like that. But for some reason, there's a horizon there that no radar can get past. And that horizon, the length of that horizon is determined by how far up you take your radar. Fucking idiots. No dinger. God damn, I missed my dinger. Still doesn't work.
The angle of attack.
Look at this nonsense this guy puts over. Godless Engineer, which, yeah, we got to go listen to what this guy says. No, that is not how radio waves work. If that is how radio waves work, then ground-based communication wouldn't work either. You can't have your cake and eat it too. What?
Yeah,
less
but I just
and
want to
less
point
and
out
less.
that Durf said angle of attack there.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck's sake. I thought Oakley had given up on the angle of attack thing.
Oh, no, he loves his coin phrase.
Do they just make up words and think that Somebody's going to eventually put them in the Oxford like dictionary. Oh, angle of attack. Let's start teaching that in school because fucking Nathan Oakley said so.
I'm still waiting for the mathematical definition for that, but
right,
we'll be holding our breath for a long time on that one.
Guys are just clueless.
While Owen Benjamin might be an expert in being a racist and a total fucking idiot.
Wow. Are you impressed with yourself? Man.
Yeah, you should be, team, because you've got like 30,000 subs.
In my younger days. And this angle of attack bullshit was never mentioned in my education.
Oh, it was never mentioned in your education. People see the problem here. It was never mentioned in your education. Who is telling you that your education tells you about the flat Earth? Who's telling you that?
Okay, go ahead, Jared.
So it was never mentioned in your education. Funny, it was mentioned in mine, but only where the actual term angle of attack was applicable.
Aerodynamics.
Was when I was doing my aeronautical engineering degree, and prior to that, during my A school for the Navy, where I worked on aviation control flight systems.
Yeah, I caught a lot of flack from some of my subscribers that were like, no, angle of attack is a real thing. And I'm like, God, not in this context, guys. I understand that fucking angle of attack is an aerodynamic term, but it's an aerodynamic term, but it's not a fucking photography term. It's not an optics term. And sorry, Dearth, Jism, Owen, Benjamin, angle of attack is bullshit. The reason why I said it wasn't mentioned in my education is because I have to know how the fucking things work. I have to know how far away a radar can go. Let's say my radar horizon is 50 miles away, right? But I can only get a radar reading from 25 miles away. I have to understand what might be the problem, what might be causing this lack of radar distance. And 50 and 25 miles is bullshit because radars go hundreds of miles. But I'm saying, let's say that it's 50 and 25 miles. Well, then I've got to know the science behind it to be able to figure out what the problem is. Is it a problem with my radar? Is it an obstruction? Is it the atmosphere? There's a lot of reasons why. That's why you go to get educated, so you don't fall for fucking stupid people like you, Jism.
You mean indoctrination?
Indoctrinated, yeah, my bad. I forgot to use the key terms to make sure everybody stays indoctrinated.
Because they're awfully confused. Okay? Extremely, extremely confused. Anyway, there's no use in even continue on with this video because this guy...
Yeah, no use continue on.
Isn't the rest of that just he talks about his patrons for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, that and then that's the other thing. He was criticizing people at the beginning. He was criticizing my patrons for supporting me when I'm actually out here. I make mistakes, guys. I'm human. I'm fallible, okay?
Don't lie. You're fucking plastic.
No, listen, the truth of the matter is that I am fallible, okay? And I will make mistakes. Sean Hufford's caught several of my mistakes. I appreciate him always being around so that he can catch my mistakes. I'm not saying... I do this for entertainment, but you know what else I try to do? I try to give you guys some good science, some good, easy-to-understand explanations. And, you know, people like Jism who... come on, and they're doing, they're just poisoning the minds. They're poisoning youth. They're doing everything they can to keep mainstream not mainstream. It's not about being right or wrong. It's about being, like we said, a contrarian. They just want to be completely opposite to what it says. If the government came out and said, guys, we've been lying to you this whole time, the fucking earth's flat, Jeranism would be the first person to be a globe believer at that point.
Well, it's the opposite.
Just touch on what you said there. You know, like I said earlier, we had our huge disagreement privately. I actually exploded on Craig at one point because he got
phrasing
completely wrong. That just.
Let me defend myself. But I didn't get it completely wrong, but I didn't explain it right. In my head, I was still saying the right thing, but I didn't get it across in the right way at all.
Now, in your last Science and Satire, you guys actually got it correct and didn't say. Yeah, you solved it in your last video. I'll just say that.
Well, because you know, obviously I know that there's always an attraction between everything, but I was just trying to imply that the attraction between those things is going to be overpowered by like everything else that's going on.
Right.
You know, simply the air resistance, the friction on the table, the prevailing downward force of gravity that's then causing more friction on the table and everything.
Right.
I just didn't think that. And I often don't, that I have to dumb it down as much as I need to for these people.
Well, it's like I said when I was berating you, you're very, very passionate when it comes to talking about this stuff.
Yeah.
But it gets to the point where you become so passionate, you try to dumb things down so much, you actually lose the greater point.
Yeah. And that's the problem. But when you dumb it down so much, you can still be right, but also wrong at the same time with what you're saying.
Right. And did I not explode on you on that?
You very much did, yes. Because you thought I just completely ruined Cavendish.
Again, it's not a big buddy club. Somebody says something, so therefore it must be true. I call out everybody that screws things up.
And I will too when I see something wrong. I'm a good person to come out and say, no, this is wrong. You guys are saying this wrong. Let's get it right and let's move forward, you know. Now, the next video we play, we're going to move through this one a little bit quicker. We spent a little bit of time on Jism, that a little bit more than I wanted to, but we'll go ahead and move quicker through the Phuket Word video. But let's go ahead.
While you're getting that one ready, that whole thing about you pointing out faults in argumentation on both sides of the coin in this aspect, Sean, it's almost like that was mentioned in the first Moto vlog on my AT2 Moto channel, where, in my opinion, the first and arguably the most important job of being someone's actual friend is being their reality check.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if I was to put out videos and got nothing wrong, and none of you guys came to me and said, Craig, that was wrong, I think that there was no respect and no friendship there, because you wouldn't give a fuck about me actually being right. You know, if I put out something that's really fucking wrong, then I need to be told that it's wrong.
See, that's the difference between, you know, the globe side versus the flat side. We can actually take criticism like that about being wrong and then admit we were wrong.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't see that on Flat Earth.
Let me address the super chat. Hold on. Let me address the super chat because it's from 11 minutes ago. Enraged Stoic threw $2 through super chat. Ding. Yeah, man. I wish I had my dinger, man. Fuck.
So it's almost like that's the difference between having friends and business associates.
Yeah. And like it's total double standards, because when Simon Dan mistakenly said Haley's comment instead of how Bop, Riley was totally all over that instantly. And when we pointed out that no, he's made a mistake and he's even doing a correction, he said, "Oh, but if I did it, I'd be lying." But the difference with Riley is that he would never admit that he was wrong, ever. I don't think he. Correct me if I'm wrong here, Sean, but has he ever admitted that he was wrong?
He tried to say with the full cult thing that he was drunk.
Right.
Even though he had to do all the research, edit the video together, put a soundtrack to it,
review the video, and then upload it. And Flat Earthers like, eh. But as soon as Simon does a slip up that I have done myself, where I've confused Hale, Bop, and Haley on many occasions, yeah, it is something that is easily screwed up by a not professional astronomer.
Yeah, and we're not professional astronomers. We learn as much as we can, but we're human. We have lives we have to deal with too. I mean, we can't just like focus our lives on debunking every aspect of every flat Earth argument with the perfect science, because they won't believe it anyway. We hit at perfect science, they'll just tell us we're indoctrinated. We make a mistake, they say, "Oh, you don't know because of this. You said this, so it's really that."
Well, about the Simon Dan thing screwing up Hale, Bop, and Haley, Globe Earthers and Flat Earthers were both equally calling him out, which led to him giving his apology for making the screw up in his very next video. And again, it's an understandable screw up. I have done it myself on more than one occasion.
All right. Well, you guys ready to attack this video game shit?
Yeah.
So, like I said, this was the second part of my greatness. Yesterday was the first part where I felt like I was actually making an impact in this community when I saw that Jism made a typical Jism rant about me, and got it wrong. Oh, we didn't play parts of that. Okay. Well, we'll just discuss what his other intellectual dishonest thing is. In that video, towards the end, and I'll leave a link in the description. Anybody can go watch it and go see it. I don't want to reload it all back up, but in the video, he even says that I'm wrong, and then he goes, "Well, because this doesn't work anywhere except the equator," which is my whole point. The whole point I said in the video was on the equator, on the equator, on the equator. Yes, I slipped up once when I said at no time does it deviate, which it doesn't on the equator, but leaving it up for...
it does.
Yeah, on the flat. I'm saying in reality. It doesn't on the thing, but I didn't specify right there that on the equator. And to be honest, I didn't mean on the equator. When I said that one little line, I just wasn't thinking and I said something incorrect. but I was wrong. And that was the only part that I got wrong. Everywhere else I said on the equator, on the equator, on the equator. So then he says, oh, he's wrong unless you're on the equator. Well, that's what the fuck I said, Jism, the entire fucking time, and you didn't want to fucking address it. Then after that, we find out, and we'll just say it, he doesn't ever go through and say, show one example in the south. Now, what did David Weiss say? All lines going due east, due west, head south. Now, Jared, are you on Google Pro still?
Yep.
Okay, give me 1 second so I can share your screen. All right, go ahead and get yourself set up. I'm going to share it to the audience. Give me 1 second.
There we go.
All right. Okay. Let me just hide shit real quick. And I want you to go and do pick 2 arbitrary points in the southern hemisphere, and show us what happens to a line that's due east with a we'll say 270 heading in the southern hemisphere, please. And then we'll get to the other video, guys. Oh, that's weird. It didn't. Oh man, I'm watching the screen. It's not even sharing that screen, Jared. Hold on 1 second. Let me get to another box. All right. All right, now it's sharing it to the audience. Okay. So, well, that. Oh, you're going from Africa to the left or from?
Yeah, you said.
Okay.
You said
Yeah. 270. Yeah, so that's west. I'm sorry. 270. What happens to west, Jism? What happens to west? Does it go south?
Oh, damn.
Doesn't. Oh, hey, you know what? Why don't you do 90? Let's see if 90. Maybe 90 goes south. Maybe 90. Yeah, we'll see 90.
Oh.
Oh, that's weird, Jism.
Oh man,
That's fucking weird, Jism. Why doesn't it go south in there? Where's your buddy David Weiss, and how fucking correct is he now? Fucking
now, are you sure
dipshit.
that's not south, or am I just seeing it at the wrong perspective?
Wait. Maybe if I tilt it this way, no.
It's still not. No. Well, see, the problem is they've taken the flat map and wrapped it around the globe.
No, that's what it is. And then
Yeah.
okay, my bad. So they understand geometry in that aspect, but not when I'm explaining it. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait a minute. Now, hang on. Let's try this.
Yeah, show the equator real quick.
Oh, god damn.
Wait, was that a straight line?
That sure as fuck is. It's a goddamn
Holy
straight line.
Fucking.
That's weird, Jism. How come you didn't address that, Jism? You dishonest piece of shit. Okay.
Jism.
It's almost like the equator
my
is the
dinger at?
only great circle that runs east-west.
Yeah. Just like I said in my very following video, just as I said in previous videos, I just made a mistake explaining it in this video. But hey, you know what? I'm a man. I admit my mistakes when I make them. I made it. I had a couple of great subscribers that pointed out where the mistake was and how I could go and find information on how to correctly explain it. And while I knew,
how dare you be wrong and learn from your mistakes? How dare you?
Right, exactly. Okay, well let me get us all back set up for.
Oh, god damn. When you run north-south, holy shit.
All of the lines going north.
All of them.
Oh, whoa. Wow.
Holy fuck.
Yep, they'll never get that. All right, well, on to the stupid. Let's do Phuket Word, or fuck it. God damn it, I keep fucking up. Fuckwit. Let's do Fuckwit Word, and let's get out of here. Okay, so this video was directed at me and Greg, also known as
Isn't that
Fight
our
Planner.
video, not his one?
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's our stream.
Oh no, that's him. That's him. He's playing our stream.
Oh,
Hello,
okay. I'm being a
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yes, you are. Learn from your mistakes, you fucking globy. All right, let me share my screen again to you guys. Okay. All right, y'all. So here we go. This is Fuckwit Word and his video on video games and the Satanists who play them.
Earth researchers, debaters, and debunkers. These two anti-flat earthers, Craig, Fight the Flat Earth,
Craig.
and Team
That's me.
Skeptic, are both avid gamers, and they're very fond of calling flat earthers idiots, morons. And
Boy, that
all
idiot
kinds of
thing's starting
other
to grow on
nasty
flat
names.
earthers.
Craig here used to make YouTube videos about his own gaming addiction and promoted
It was
gaming
pause it.
on his
Hold on,
channel.
I gotta get this.
Since
I made YouTube videos about my gaming addiction. I
You
mean, I just
goddamn
love that
addict.
phrase.
You
I know,
goddamn
right?
addict.
I was shooting up all those games constantly.
You're-
Now,
yeah.
if you guys don't know, my wife and I, just for fun, we used to have a channel called Married to Xbox where we would upload. We actually had like a show we did every week for a whole year called A Week in Xbox, and we'd just be stupid and talk about the games that we like playing. And it kind of helped me learn to edit and stuff. You know, it was just a fucking laugh because we like playing video games. But these flat earthers have found that channel and they use it to attack me. It's like, oh, look at this. He failed in his video game career and now he's just bashing flat earthers. And it's like, no, I was just having fun with my wife, for fuck's sake. Does it offend you that I was having fun? You know what? Some of the videos are fucking awful.
Right.
Like,
I was going to use the word corny, but we'll go with awful.
Yeah. Like, seriously, go to Married to Xbox and have a look for this Star Trek episode we did. That was, oh my God.
I think the cringiest one I actually saw was the zombie one, or at least
Yay!
yeah. Oh my God,
that was a good one.
Oh God! Don't bring up zombie movies right now. Me and Greg have watched a really bad zombie movie that we're gonna talk about eventually. Okay. Caleb, I have a super chat. Caleb Dark, 5 pounds. An X is a has been, and a spurt is a drip under pressure. So an expert is a has been drip under pressure.
But here's the thing about saying this in addiction, right? Is that since I've been doing this YouTube, same as you, I've barely touched my Xbox. I haven't even placed in the last 2 seasons of Overwatch, for fuck's sake. You know, and it's like, if it was an addiction, then how did I just give it up so easy?
Yeah, no, that's a good thing because like addicts have a problem with like maintaining normal life and their addiction. That's like what an addiction is. Someone who just
it never
casually
affected
drinks.
my normal life.
Yeah, well, someone who casually drinks isn't necessarily an alcoholic. It's someone who goes to the bar and says, I'm going to have 1 beer, and then he drinks his beer, and he wakes up in Mexico. That's an alcoholic. And then he doesn't realize that he's missed 3 days of fucking work, and he goes back, he gets fired. What does he do? He goes to the bar and drinks again because he thinks that all the problems are everything except for the alcohol. They just don't see the problem. We're not addicts because we like to play video games. Video games cost $60 to buy a video game. I guarantee you get more than $60 entertainment out of most video games.
Yeah, like Overwatch, I think last time I looked, I do have about 2,000 hours on it. But most evenings, once the kids are in bed and everything, what do most people do? They'll probably sit down and fucking put on Carnation Street or something. Whereas my wife and I, we would switch on our Xboxes and we would go healer tank combo and wreck it on Overwatch.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
how
awesome.
is that an addiction?
That's
sounds
me and my
like a marital therapy thing going on there.
Me and my son do the same thing. We fucking, when we're bored, you know what we do? We turn on the PlayStations, we jump in a squad together, we go play Call of Duty, we go play Apex Legends, we go play a bunch of shit. We just have fun. It's just the way we bond. It has nothing to do with an addiction. I spend 50 times as much time on YouTube right now than I do playing video games. It would be impossible if that was my addiction.
I know. Tim, my main is Orisa. I was actually top 500 Orisa on Xbox.
Nice. All right, so let's keep going.
Switch to dissing Flat Earth as something that is, in his mind, moronic. Team Skeptic's the same. He's even done...
Pause a second. Am I seeing this right? A Fuckwit Word video that's not an hour and 20 minutes long?
I know. It's actually impressive.
He doesn't want to point out the fact that as I was debunking him in one of my debunk videos, I have a bunch of Gorn highlights, which show me chopping off people's heads and like knocking their eyeballs out and shit. Yeah. So he's like, look, this is me. He's making fun of me.
Maybe the wannabe yogi is just upset at the amount of violence that you showed while talking relatively calmly during this video.
That was like one of my so I wanted to start doing it like that. I wanted to start putting out just quick debunked videos that were like 5-10 minutes long, where I didn't even call people idiots or anything. In that video, I don't think I call him an idiot. I know I don't have an idiot counter for sure. But I went away from that. I only put one video out because I just didn't really get a good response on my main channel. And I was like, okay, so maybe this is not something that people are going to like. I'll just leave this one video and move on. So I haven't really done any more stuff like that, but like, yeah, Gorn's fun, guys. I knocked their eyeballs out, and I was thinking about flat earthers doing it. I got 2 super chats. Let me get that. Would that zombie movie from William Sines, $5, would that zombie movie be Science, falsely so called by Matt Powell? No. It's we'll let you in on a little hint, okay? Because I think me and Fight the Flat Earth are going to do a movie review on it, maybe.
Oh yeah,
It's go ahead, Fight the Flat Earth. Go ahead.
Movie, guys. Not only has he done a zombie movie, but he has done a Superman fan film, and he's done a video cover of a Nickelback song.
We haven't said who it is.
Wait, what?
You haven't? Yeah, I almost don't want to tell people. Chat, listen, before we tell you who we're talking about, we want to know right now, who do you think in our community that we're dealing with right now produces a zombie movie that's absolute fucking trash?
Like,
also,
so bad. I've watched the whole thing.
Makes a Superman fan film that's absolute fucking trash. Also, makes a video of himself. Here, we won't say himself. We'll leave it up to you guys to decide, him or herself. He or she makes a video singing a fucking Nickelback song, and it's fucking horrible. So, chat, just guess who it is.
Yes.
I can't. I'm not even watching chat right now. What's going on?
So, Tech Satan and I have the same guess. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to spoil it, but I have a feeling. But here's the thing. Could you pick any other band that more typifies the term butt rock than Nickelback?
the chat's got it. Yes, absolutely.
The chat's got it. All right. So now
there's another video he's done that I've just found. Someone pointed out to me. You remember the Cassini probe, right?
Yeah.
And they did the artist impression of what the Cassini probe would see as it did its final ascent and everything. He's taken that CGI artist impression and dissected it with his skills to prove that it's CGI.
Oh my god!
Wow!
Wow! JM Truth.
All right,
Listen,
you know
JM Truth. Change your name. Cut that nappy shit off your head. Wash the juice off your scalp, okay? Start a new channel and don't fucking do the stupid shit you've already done. Just stop.
Sean, do I need to find a way to prevent his channel from uploading anymore? Because sorry, he is starting to challenge Riley for this year.
He is trying hard.
He is. It's like some of these guys are. It's like some of these guys are fucking trying to be dumb fuck of the year. They're trying as hard as they can to be dumb fuck of the year, like it's a fucking honor. They should wear the badge. Do they not know that it comes with a dildo? That's the award. You get a dildo. That's
a zombie movie.
Maybe that's why they work for it so hard, is because they want that dildo so goddamn bad. All right, let me do two more super chats. You said you posted the zombie movie in there?
Yeah, yep. Okay. And there is the Superman movie.
Oh man, those are all hilarious, y'all. You have to watch them. They're fucking hilarious. He has a master's. He is a master's in science, guys, in film production, all right, or whatever it is. All right, so Ross.
Here is JM Truth doing Nickelback.
Ross Whitby, for $5. Adapt and overcome. Take out the clapper, hit it with a hammer. The dings are absolutely necessary. Also, using the hammer would be therapeutic. Ross, while we move on in this video a little bit, I'm gonna go grab that hammer. We're gonna test that out, okay? Not even kidding either. Robert Laguerre III, I love you guys. Great entertainment. We love you too, bro. Great entertainment, and believe it or not, there's a ton of learning to be done here. I learn something new every day. Keep it up. When I first started my channel, the idea was to be funny and to be right, to help people understand that, yes, I'm calling them idiots. Yes, I'm making fun of them. Yes, I am. They deserve every last bit of it. But this is why. And so when a flat earther comes to you and goes, oh, well, this and this and that, and you say, okay, well, at least if you've seen my video, you have the information to address the argument.
I think the better way to describe it is you want to be funny yet informative.
Yeah.
And only insulting to the stupid.
I don't even understand how the bell was supposed to come back up. I must have I broke a spring in it. Okay.
Hey, Sean, I've just sent you the link to the Superman movie.
I'm an electrical engineer, not a mechanical one, guys. My bad. All right, so let me play this video while I go get my hammer for my dinger. Here we go.
I'm actually going to forward that to
attacks me while playing a game. So both these chaps believe that they have science and mainstream rhetoric on their side.
Because they
feel they have the right to call flat earthers stupid and morons and basically accuse anyone who questions the globe or the official narrative as being some kind of mental case.
Hang on.
Like, I just want to quickly point out, like, he's saying, oh, these people calling flat earthers idiots and morons and everything. You watch any Sleeping Warrior video and he will say retard, moron, and idiot more than probably most globe earthers will ever say it.
Well, and here's the thing. He's going off as like, oh, they think they have all this behind them to back them up, and anyone who questions it is an idiot. No. There are some highly intelligent people who are still questioning some of what is seen as the foundations of our scientific knowledge as we know it as a species. But here's the difference. They're not using bad analogies. They're not using flawed expectations, failed understandings as their basis for why they think the current consensus is wrong. They're actually looking at things from a different way, saying, but couldn't it be this? And they're going about it in an intellectually honest way. You fuck nuggets have a problem with that. It's almost like you're incapable of anything remotely associated with positive integrity or honesty. So why shouldn't we call you fucking idiots?
Is he going to go down the road of saying that people who play video games are in any way derogatory?
Probably. No. It's worse than that.
Yeah.
Well, I just like to point out that the actual studies of people who play video games, they find out that, especially with Twitch video gamers, which are people who play first-person shooters and stuff that require fast reflexes, it actually increases their synapse firing rates, which actually makes them capable of learning more and faster.
Oh, and here's the kicker. When I was in middle school, so 6th, 7th, 8th grade, my homeroom teacher the last 2 years was a rather obese gentleman. Skilled musically, but he was not physically fit. What saved him in a car accident was his faster reflexes from playing video games dating back into the 70s.
Yeah, so there actually is a link to playing video games and actually growing your intelligence.
Yeah, 100%. My son has severe ADHD and Asperger's, and Minecraft, I think, helped him more than any kind of doctor, therapy, medication ever could have. Video games are brilliant.
All right. Let me address some super chats that came in real quick. Insidious Vids, $4.99. My buddy's an idiot because he's got a prostate exam. From JM Truth. To be fair, JM said he was a proctologist. Here's the $5.99 he charges for Greg. You're never going to live that down, Greg. All right, the Sun Express. Round for the boys. Extra points if you lot recognize the number inferred here. 1370. Ooh, 1370. I don't know. What's 1370? Yeah, what's that in elite speak? Now, I do want to get back to Ross Whitby real quick. For those of you that are intimately involved in this live chat, I want you to close your eyes and picture something. Right now, I'm holding. Let me see. It's a Stanley hammer. Okay, these are not fucking bullshit hammers, guys. These things put nails through posts. So I want you to close your eyes and imagine this, because I'm about to start dinging. And if you can only imagine what I'm about to do to this broken dinger for your amusement. So we'll just do one hit right now, and then eventually it will get louder and louder. And this was for you, fuckwit. Here you go. It doesn't ding.
Man, you just need a better capper. Get a hammer.
No, it's not. It's dinging. Hold on. Okay, it's done. It's not dinging anymore, guys. But the dinger's dead. It's not ever doing any. It's not even gonna. At this point, it's not mating with other dingers.
So I will take the credit for being the first person to actually make Team Skeptic break his dinger.
Yeah, Sean, that's an accolade to be proud of.
Yes,
no flat earther has been able to pull that off. I just told him that I'm waiting for the day he throws against the wall, and by God, he did.
Okay. I know there's someone out there in the chat who can do this. I commission a new painting of Sean Hufford in the Thor outfit, Dinger Crusher.
I put the hammer down.
Yes. No, I really did. I Stanley hammered my dinger. So, all right, more stupid. Let's go.
However, it is people like this that have now been classified as having a mental disorder, according to the World Health Organization. We can see here that the World Health Organization recently classified gaming as a disorder.
Right, pause it.
We'll read here what it says. Gaming behavior.
All right.
Okay, so in no way, shape or form did the World Health Organization classify playing video games as a mental health disorder. What they did was they acknowledged that video game addiction is a disorder that can affect people. That does not mean in any way that anyone that plays video games has a mental health disorder. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not the sole act of playing a game that they mentioned. It's the addiction and habitual behavior that can be detrimental to the rest of your life as a normal functioning person that would be classified.
One of the reasons this came around, because there was a couple of cases in South Korea of people dying in internet cafes because they literally weren't moving because they were playing so much StarCraft, which in South Korea is basically a national sport. And, you know, in cases like that, it kind of needs to be treated as an addiction in the same way that, you know, gambling can be an addiction. You know, taking drugs or anything can be an addiction because it's something that then clicks with your brain that you're chasing that feeling all the time. But just playing a video game to relax at the end of the day, escape from the shit world that we live in, that's like fucking brilliant. I don't want to watch TV. We don't even fucking have TV. We have Netflix.
I don't watch
and video
TV.
Games.
I don't watch TV. I do flat Earth videos, science videos, some globe Earth videos, the ones that I follow, and video games when I can. And there's no need to watch news or anything like that bullshit.
I will admit, I've gotten to the point where I'm staring at an Xbox console right here on my desk, but within the last 3 months, it's been powered on twice. It's because with everything else I'm doing, I don't have time to play a game like I used to.
I know.
Way back. And also, by being able to actually handle the multiple inputs and strategy on the fly, especially a game like StarCraft requires, means that we can actually think in multiple dimensions, multiple avenues simultaneously, effectively. So, Fuckwit, how many times were you dropped on your head as a child?
Yeah. He's just one of these guys who got his ass handed to him at Mortal Kombat every time. And now he's just butthurt about video games.
Caleb Dark, 5 pounds. I play video games 8 to 12 hours a day. I get paid for it. So there. Yeah.
Living the fucking dream.
That's as much of the dream as being a professional athlete, man. You're doing what you love and you're getting paid to do it. Awesome for you. But let's move forward.
Clinical cases of gaming behavior leading to...
God, his video is so horribly recorded. It's like all in one ear.
I know.
Distress or significant impairment in functioning have been reported in the academic press and clinical practice for many years. In 2013, internet gaming disorder was included in the classification of mental and behavioral disorders of the American Psychiatric Association as a condition for further study.
Yes, and it should be. So should Facebooking, so should MySpacing, so should YouTubing, and so should flirting.
Excessive screen time is detrimental when it is excessive. Gee, I wonder. And by the way, team, we lost the video feed internally.
Oh, did you? Okay, let me.
Yeah, it stopped for a second.
Okay, let me fix that. It's just stopped?
Yeah, just turned off.
Okay, well, let me get it right back up for you. Hold on one second.
Need the little blue pill?
Yeah, the little blue pill helps. All right, is that better for you guys?
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Let me get back to the screen I was on. Okay. All right, so let's go forward. Oh, and what I was going to say is, excessively doing anything, whether it's working out or sex or anything, it can become a fucking problem if you replace it with fucking what you're supposed to be doing in real life. So don't be addicted to anything.
Wait. Sex is a problem? Which, by the way, Californication, the first couple seasons, awesome fucking show.
I haven't ever seen that.
Now, mind you,
you need to.
There is a thing called sex addiction. So yes, he did suffer from that. Where he was letting sex interfere with every aspect of his life. So yes.
Although that one chick who just the timing of her punching him in the face was quite interesting.
All right, let me get these super chats. The Casual Spaceman for £5. Fight the Flat Earth. I think you're married to Xbox channel is cool in a really corny kind of way. Well done, Mr. and Mr. FTFE. P.S. Love the Batman outfit. Yeah, I saw that, man. That was really cool. I like the Batman outfit as well.
That's my other job.
And then we have some sex coming in. Let me get up to him.
Bob Senior says his sexual addiction is he has a problem getting sex. So
Bjorn Kamitz for
sorry,
50,
Bob, that was a paraphrase, but it was a better job.
50 sex. If you make your dinger ding again, I'll donate 666 sex. Oh my God, hold on.
Yeah, if you can make the dinger work.
Where's that spring?
There's that goddamn spring.
If you separated the bell from the platform while you were bashing with the hammer, you probably could get it to sort of ding if you like pull a who does that stupid shit with a ping pong ball? Nathan Thompson. Pull a Nathan Thompson, just hit it in the air with a hammer.
You make a good point, Sean. My single dinger is now a 6-part dinger. Let me find one part. Let me at least find a part here. I'll play the video while I find parts that ding, because I can't turn down a request from the audience now, can I?
It'll sound kind of flat, but yeah.
Hey.
There is one other pending super chat.
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and address that before I get the dinger corrected.
Well, is it dingers now?
Ding, yeah. It's half dingers or 16.67% dingers right now.
Hey, chicks dig the long ball.
William Signs, he's working in the quote mine, going down, 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 down. Yeah, he's quote mining. He's not addressing what the actual article is addressing. The article is addressing something that was not previously addressed in mental health, and that is gaming addiction. It is a problem. It can be. I see it in. I see it the same way I see social media as being an addiction for some people. Some people just get that endorphin rush. They get that high from being online and playing video games where they can live vicariously through a character that's not going to actually die. That's a big portion. That gives us a sense of putting ourselves out there in the middle of gunfire in a war game, for instance, where you're trying to be this super soldier who's going against all odds and running into battle, and you get killed, but guess what? You come back to life. That's not going to happen in real life. That's why people play video games. It's to allow them to visualize themselves and to be creative inside of their mind and think of things and do things that they just normally wouldn't be able to do. Stop being a fucking hater, fuckwit.
Hey, Skeptic, I got 2 things to bring up real quick. As far as your dinger goes, if you can't impress her with quality, scare her with quantity.
Oh, yes. I'll bring 6 dingers. Actually, I just realized my dinger is actually still intact. Actually, man, this is a high quality dinger.
Well, nice. More like a frisbee at this point, but
right.
Second point, we want to see a video of you actually putting the dinger to rest. I want to funeral for that dinger.
I will make you guys a dinger funeral video.
Viking funeral, though.
Oh man, I got to go to a lake to do that. I guess I could do it. I could put it in my float tank and let it float off. Forever Learning, €2. Fruitcake World is addicted to Effie. He is, man. If anybody's addicted, he's addicted. Look, as you can tell, every time he smiles, he's so addicted to flat Earth that he doesn't have time to go brush his fucking teeth. Dum-dum.
Shillbot engaged.
Right. Since 2014.
Oh shit, I gotta address that. Aussie Glopehead, my favorite shillbot out there. Obviously, he's so fake in real life. I'm waiting for him to actually have a non-NASA generated response, which is he's failed. I don't know when NASA moved to Australia, but it has its roots. And every one of these, I'm telling you guys, anytime it starts off with
just
shillbot,
off the coast of Florida, you didn't know that, right?
Yeah, of course. That explains Reds a lot. Shillbot is, you can never tell, every time he puts a comment and it starts with Shillbot, it's a NASA generated comment. Listen to this. This is going to be a comment you've heard on 75 different channels already. Watch. Shillbot wants you to buy some replacement dingers so you have spares. See, that's a comment I've seen on 100 plus different live shows. He's trying, the Shillbot at this point can't distinguish me from everybody else. He thinks the dinger is just a normal American thing. So we know that it's Aussie Globehead. I need you to respond with something that is not Shillbot induced.
Mr. Unite for the Children has a new news headline that's going to happen in a few days. Local man causes forest fire with Viking funeral for hotel bell.
It's not a hotel bell, guys. It's the
dinger.
It's a goddamn dinger.
It's not a dinger anymore.
I don't know if y'all heard that. It broke. Okay, I broke that one. The wall has a new. I'm already getting drywall for one hole. I might as well get drywall for a second one. But the dinger successfully broke, guys. So now we can make it ring again because now it's not fused together.
But is it still a dinger if it doesn't ding?
Hold on, we're about to take the hammer and test it. Hold on. Nope.
It's more of a donker now.
It's a donker.
Again, Skeptic, pull the Nathan Thompson version and throw it in the air and then hit it with the hammer while it's in the air.
Hey, okay, you ready? This is my attempt at being as cool as Nathan Thompson. I got two. I got two on that one also. I can do this, guys. Watch. All I gotta do is focus and believe in flat Earth. Hold on. Let me say my mantra. I'm an idiot. 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 Okay, I'm gonna do it now because I'm right there with Nathan Thompson, right? Nope, 2 times. Shit.
There's gonna be a knock on your door in a minute, and the police are gonna be, sir, we've heard some disturbances.
We're gonna need a bigger dinger. Okay, a couple more super chats came in. Mr. President 89, woohoo! First time seeing you guys live. Keep fighting the stupid, even if it hurts so bad sometimes. Well, it's not hurting me. I'm the one with the hammer. It hurt my dinger. It's hurt my wall. But yes, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
For those of you who start to get a headache from the stupid, alcohol. Copious amounts of alcohol.
I find tequila pretty good. Hey, are you able to share my camera?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I have one more super chat that came in through Streamlabs. Jane Doe for $25. You are in rare form tonight. This is not rare form. The rare form is the form I give you guys because I give y'all a really toned down version of me, even when I'm yelling fucking idiot, punching the screen, and it's toned down. Tonight is when they piss me off to the point that I put away all fucking inhibitions to deal with the stupidity. And Jeranism, my bad. Jism, you're being a fucking idiot. Where's my bell? I can put another hole in the wall and still cover it with one bottle of drywall. Hold on.
Sean, I blame you.
This is the last time. This is the last time the dinger is going to be put through abuse in my wall because at this point, if the hole becomes too big or whatnot, I'm going to have to buy 2 things of drywall. But here we go. Okay, you're a fucking idiot. All right. Yes. So here's a little help with the replacement dinger fund. Knowing how exasperated Flurfs are, you might keep a few extra dingers on hand. Yes, I will get a few dingers.
I gotta ask, why your cow has chihuahua ears?
Mine? What cow?
This is the Val Kilmer cow.
I'm not sure if that's Chihuahua or Doberman, but they are definitely not bad.
I would go with Doberman.
Y'all guys are looking at something I can't see right now. Hold on.
Yeah, we're looking at
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh God, Greg. Yes, Greg. Hold on. Yes, time out. I have to share that. People can't see that right now. Let me share it. All right, hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. You got to see Greg.
Yeah, Doberman ears, and you have a butt crack on the top of your head. Just saying.
Oh God, you're crazy. Oh man, it's not. Oh my goodness, hold on. Let me go back to that other one. That it's for some reason it keeps showing a screen I'm hiding. There you go. Lift your head up just a little bit.
I'm Batman.
He's Greg.
Like I said, you got a butt on the top of your head, so you're Buttman.
He's Butt Greg.
This is what I wear for my other job.
That's awesome. I want one now.
I'm thinking adult store for some reason.
Oh God! All right, so let me
This
get.
is just how I am when I stream normally.
All right, let's get back to the stupid. Let me see. I gotta get it back. Where's my video window?
Okay, I'm going back to the World Health Organization page.
Yeah, me too. Hold on, that's scaring me a little bit. All right, so good job, Greg, with your Butt Greg hat that you're wearing.
Yay! I started a new meme.
That's Butt Greg. He will stop you. I am Butt Greg.
Wait, how many of you started now, Sean?
Oh God, dude, I have no idea, but I'm a catchy kind of guy.
Sean broke my dinger.
I broke the dinger.
Has conducted activities relating to the public health implications of excessive use of the internet, computers, smartphones, and similar electronic devices in response to concern.
The word excessive is the key here, fuckwit.
It's not a disease if you just go pick up a video game. Like, can you imagine, like, according to Fuckwit Words right here, his definition, like, let's say you're walking in the mall and you're like, oh, that game looks cool. I've never played a video game in my life. This was one that looks like it might excite me a little bit. And you pick up the game and you push a button on it and you're like, that's not really for me. Well, God damn it, you're an addict. You just picked up a video game, started playing, dipshit.
Yeah. Now, like, when Devil May Cry 5 was announced, I was so fucking excited, and I pre-ordered it, and I've played 2 levels. I just, it's for fuck's sake, we're not all mental cases because we play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expressed by professional groups. The World Health Organization collaborating centers, academics, and clinicians about associated health consequences.
Skeptic.
So,
yeah.
It's
in the chat, Flat Earth Skeptic says, "You broke the dinger." Riley snapped the wand.
Nice.
Ouch. That's why the low blow, Flat Earth Skeptic. Why the low blow? What'd I do to you? I never called you an idiot. I might have called Fuckwit Word an idiot 30 times in a video, but I never called you an idiot. I don't know why you would be so mad at me.
What is cut it together and you snap a dinger?
I'm never gonna live that down. No, you should never have dared me to do that. Don't dare me to do something.
I didn't dare you.
You might as well have called it a dare.
I just said I'm waiting for the day where you get so pissed off you throw the dinger against the wall. And sure enough,
that is damn near the same thing as I dare you to throw your dinger against the wall.
Hey, I'm sorry, I'm just reading the chat and I can just see Joker's Wild has put "swear to Butt Greg."
Well, wait, Sean, I do have to tell you something. You have now experienced what I have known for many years. Do not say you're waiting for a Texan Navy veteran to do something, because that is a challenge to them.
That is a challenge.
I'll keep that in mind for future reference. If you ever hear me say the words "I'm waiting for something," you're about to get really embarrassed, Team Skeptic.
Listen. I I one time dared my brother who's in the Navy, who's from Texas, to try to shoot a compound bow one-handed. He tried because I dared him.
I will make it a Pavlovian response for every time I say I'm waiting for you to say, "Oh fuck."
I dared my brother to do it, and as fucking impossible as it is to shoot a compound bow one-handed, he tried. Why? Because I dared him. He knows he can't do it, but I dared him. Why not try?
Wait. One hand, mouth. It could be possible.
Hold on. Bjorn Kamitz, well, rip Dinger, but as promised, the lesser demon. Thank you so much. 66.6, Hell Satan. Sex. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Let me go ahead and get back to the video.
A gaming disorder, which is now being classified as a mental health issue. Gaming disorder, with its online and offline variants, has been included in the 11th edition of the International Classification of Diseases as a clinically recognizable and clinically significant syndrome when the pattern of gaming behavior is of such a nature and intensity that it results in marked distress or significant impairment in personal, family, social, education.
How can you read it and misunderstand it so
Yeah.
badly?
It is literally saying this is the sign that you have an issue. It's causing problems with your family, social, educational, or occupational functioning. Where you think video games take precedence over everything else is when you have an issue. That's what they're saying the disease is.
How much do we have on this? This video is boring to me.
We're over halfway.
Okay, we'll hurry up.
I think we can just sum it up, to be honest. Basically, he is saying that because you and I have both played video games, we are mentally disturbed and have no right to say anything about the shape of the planet. That's basically what he's saying, right?
It has nothing to do with the video games. Fuckwit.
Unite for the Children has an image for us.
It has nothing to do with anything, fuckwit. It's actually we're just disturbed. It has nothing to do with video games. Yeah. We're just disturbed in general. Get that shit right. Quit misrepresenting me.
Click that link from Unite for the Children.
Where's it at? Hold on.
Hey, right, guys.
I love it.
I've seen a lot of people say it in the chat. So, all right, if this video can get up to 420 likes, I will do my next live stream in my Batman outfit.
Oh my goodness, everybody, click the like button and let's get this man in a Batman out, a Bat Doug or Bat Greg outfit. Bat Doug. A Bat Greg.
I will wear Butt Greg for an entire live stream.
Butt Greg.
Skeptic. Link is now.
Oh my god, that's awesome, man. That needs to be my fucking that needs to be my new channel background wallpaper.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that because if y'all saw my intro here, oh well, if I get a chance, I'll play the new intro. I made a really pretty nice intro, but I changed it up a little bit for my next video. Instead of having that like background that's kind of like a textured background, I have a flat Earth background now. Maybe I'll see if I can't integrate that picture in there, Sean. That shit would be awesome. All right, hold on. I got
another contribution from Mr. Unite for the Children. And remember, Fuckwit Word is the guy whose brother complained that he distanced himself from his family over flat Earth.
Imagine that.
Mm-hmm.
He's not the only one. There's a bunch of them. $4 from Johan Roderick. I hope I said that right. Johan donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Play with dingers, not video games. I agree, man. Play with dingers. But if you can't, don't go spend all your money. If you feel like you're wasting money at a bar, go find the type of video game you like. You'll save money. You'll just sit around the house and play video games instead of fucking wasting it on getting fat and drunk. So.
It's cheaper to drink at home anyways.
Oh yeah, now don't get me wrong, I love drinking, but I think bars are a waste of money. And I live next to bars. I live in everywhere around me is literally a bar. I mean, there's a bar less than 100 yards. The front door to a bar is
Texas, so surely it's like bar, gun shop, bar, like that, yeah?
Yeah, bar, gun shop, pawn shop.
You're forgetting
and a Whataburger.
You're forgetting the Whataburger and the barbecue joint and the strip club.
Ah, right. It's just like those 5 on every street.
Oh, yeah, that's something we don't even really talk about in Dallas because there's so many of them. There's so many goddamn strip clubs down here. It's crazy.
So I've just booked a plane ticket. I'll be there soon.
Yeah, well, I mean, you have to get past security to get in. So
I'm fighting flat Earth. I can get where the fuck I want.
Well, as long as you're wearing that butt Calian.
Yeah, you wear that butt outfit, and I'll make sure you get in.
Oh no! He walks up with that on. They'll take him to the special line.
Yes.
All right, well, guys, I think we're gonna close it out. We've been doing this for quite a while, and other than that, man, this was really impromptu. Jeranism doesn't bother me that he put out a video. In fact, just so anybody knows my stance on all this, by all means, even if you're a flat earther, feel free to use my videos to debunk me. I don't care. I'm not going to copyright strike you. I'm not going to do anything but address you just like I address Jism right now. So you do it at your own risk. Super chat from Jen Morgan. Let's see. How many for you to wear Orphan Red costume? Oh, Greg. How many fucking likes do we have to get for you to put on an Orphan Red costume? Yes.
Wait. About 2,000.
666 likes gets Greg in an Orphan Red costume.
Wait, and I have the perfect companion for that stream.
Oh my god.
Beaver Red.
She'll copyright strike you.
Before we go, can we do the GoFundMe that we did yesterday again?
Yeah. Put that in the live chat if you will. William Signs, $5. No Craig. Bar, gun shop, steakhouse, titty bar, barbecue joint, then bar again. He's right. No, look, yeah. He knows. I'm dead serious. That's what it is down here. And I could definitely, anybody that comes to Texas will go down there, have a few beers, go run by the pawn shop, pick up a pistol, run to the gun range, shoot a few fucking rounds, leave there, go cure our hunger at the steakhouse, leave the steakhouse, head to the titty bar, try to stay there long enough for breakfast to be served, leave there at a time that's close enough for us to hit traffic on our way to the barbecue joint. Once we're done eating barbecue, we'll go hit some kind of midday stripper free lunch joint and look at some boobs and eat some food.
What about the gun range?
Oh, the gun! Yeah, we fired rounds off at the gun range after the pawn shop.
Yeah, man. All right, I've just put in the link in the chat. A link to GoFundMe. Off the Hook, one of our community members, was in a car accident recently and has a bunch of uncovered expenses. If you feel like helping one of the members of this awesome community, please go and check out her GoFundMe and donate anything that you can. That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, and guys, we're gonna end this now. I appreciate everybody sticking around. Thank you, Aussie Globehead, for all your contributions, man, and William and all the rest of you guys who were able to put something in. For those of you that can't support, don't feel bad, okay, at all. Don't feel bad. Share the video. If you share the video somewhere, you're supporting me. You're helping me out just as much as anybody else. So please, by all means, if you want to help out the channel and myself, go find a Flat Earth group on Facebook, on Reddit, on anywhere, and share my videos. Tell them to eat shit, post the video, throw a thumbs up in the fucking chat so they know that you support me, and I'll appreciate that. Oh, hey, Michael Lokheim, I think I said that right after watching your video. Yes, great channel. I came across one of his videos last night. I didn't even...
It's probably the same one I watched as well.
Yeah, what was funny is I wasn't even anticipating a shout out in his video. He gave me a shout out, man. Thank you very much, and definitely go check him out. He makes fun of flat earthers. It's really good. But how about this? We'll go ahead and sound off. Jared, we'll start with you. We'll go to Sean. We'll go to Fight the Flat Earth, and then I'll step out at the end. Go ahead, Jared. Take it away.
For those interested, if you're not already subscribed to my channels, it's AT2 Productions and AT2 Moto, where I try to avoid the stupid, but end up finding my own idiocy that I caused there. Watch out for the next video coming tomorrow.
Go ahead, Sean.
Well, I'm Sean Hufford. Most of you probably know me, but haven't subscribed yet. Shame on you. I deal mainly with debunking, making fun of, and making musical parodies, dealing with Flat Earth. That's pretty much it.
Greg?
Greg's here. I guess I'll shit out for my clone, Craig. I will be the words. Yeah, I've got a video coming out in the next couple of days. That's gonna be my only video this week because I'm preparing for Sleeping Warrior Week starting on Monday. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff dedicated to the most stupid person on the planet that I have ever met. And I'm still confident that he will be dumb fuck of the year. Sleeping Warrior 2019. It's your year.
I don't know, man. JM Truth. Whew. That's my.
I know. I think it's going to be.
That's my horse in this race this year. I'm pushing for him. I'm pushing.
I reckon that it's going to be Riley's going to win it, but it's going to be a really close thing, and it's going to be his greatest moment because JM Truth is stiff competition.
Right. All right. All right. So, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Ding Force, thank you so much, all of you guys. Be sure to spam the Mankini. Spam the Dinger since my actual Dinger IRL is broken. Spam my chat Dinger and be sure to. Yeah,
Rip Dinger.
Rip Dinger. But yeah, absolutely, guys. Thank you guys again for so much for coming out. Everybody that was able to super chat, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I have a new video coming out pretty soon, as well as I said, my next video will be the Jism video, and like I said, it's not in response to this. Me and Godless Engineer have been working on it for about a week, and Jeranism put out his video 2 days ago, but I haven't written my script yet, which was a bad thing for Jism to do, was to put out this video before my script was written, because now my script is going to have some emotional attitude towards it. And if he didn't like the amount of times I called Dearth the dog shit fucking eater, as many times I called him a fucking idiot, it's going to be twice as much with Jism. So also, guys, on my next video, please forgive in advance the warning. Please forgive me for cussing as much as I do and calling him a bitch and all that shit. So other than that, man, I think this was a good stream. Thank you guys for coming out. Everybody that's in the live chat, thank y'all for coming out. And we will see you on the next show. Y'all have a good night, and see y'all later. I'm Father Skeptic, and I'm out.